Are we doing it live? What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us. Happy New Year. Welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal. Sorry,
Dan.
Dan threw me off. We were all ready to go, and I was standing here like, cool, we're ahead of schedule. And then I was getting all the ingredients together and pulled out the meat that I had asked Dan to take out of the freezer a few nights ago, and noticed that it said it was jalapeno cheddar meat, not the Italian sausage I asked him to get out for the lasagna. Come to your defense.
I'm not... You're getting way ahead of yourself real quick.
Am I?
Could you finish your intro, please?
Oh, hi. Welcome to Getting Baked with Crystal. Who's ready to get baked?
All right, you can find Crystal on Facebook at Getting Baked with Crystal, where she posts recipes beforehand so you can get ingredients and stuff and bake along. Let us know in the chat who is actually baking along with us. It's the new year, new day, new lasagna. And that's how you sell an opening.
Oh, you threw me off. I was ready to go, and I was formulating a script, and then it was the wrong cheese or the
Watch
wrong
this.
meat.
All right. I don't know what happened. I if you want me to defend myself, you said the sausage is right there, and I pulled it out and I put it in the fridge.
No, I said it's the one right there in the front, and you pulled it out, and I said, "Is that the Italian sausage?" And you said, "Yep." And I said, "Yay! Look, I was right," and I was so proud of myself. But it was not the Italian sausage. But there is Italian sausage. It's just very frozen and wrapped in plastic. So I think we're gonna try to defrost this. I don't eat it, so I don't really care what happens. But jalapeno cheddar meat would probably work, but Italian sausage is going to be way better. So
wait, first of all, what are we making today, Crystal? I'm Getting Baked with Crystal.
I was getting there. So the recipe that I posted is for a spinach artichoke lasagna. Dan's going to add meat to his.
I am.
So the spinach artichoke we add, I hope this isn't too loud on camera. The spinach artichoke mix we add to the ricotta mixture for the cheese layer. So we're still going to have that same mixture in Dan's. And then he's going to have a meat layer. I think you should try to defrost it a little bit and then see if you can get this bit of plastic off, because it's like wedged into the meat.
I feel like I should have defrosted it under hot water.
You're
Just put it in a bowl of cold water.
Yeah, it's supposed to go in cold water, not hot water. But now it's already unwrapped. Because I thought it was just going to come out of the bag and then we could just defrost it in the microwave. I don't know. Like, you're supposed to be cooking that now.
Yeah, but the fact that you want to stick meat in the microwave just shows me that you're your mother's child more and more every time.
There's a defrost button.
Yeah, you hit the meatloaf button, just stick it on in there.
There's no meatloaf button. Okay, do you want me to get a giant Ziploc and put it in there and then you can run it under?
Sure, I wanted it in the original lock, which was beautiful in the first place. But hey, you know. Hello everybody in the chat, how are you doing? I love Italian sausage. that's what Steve said.
Okay.
Defrosting in the microwave will cook it, agreed.
Okay, stick it in here. Well, no, there's a defrost button that's not, like, it doesn't...
It's still...
I mean, I'm sure it's... What the...
Cooking... Oh my gosh. Maybe that lady was right.
You don't have to eat my lasagna.
Glad you're alive, Dan. Yes, we're bouncing back. We are bouncing back and feeling a little bit better. Crystal didn't sound very good today.
No, when I wake up in the morning, I feel congested.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm good. Okay, I think you're supposed to, like, run the water, but that's noisy.
That's how bacteria is formed. Oh, I'm already all crudted up. I don't need any more bacteria. I really don't. You guys, today I try to set up the cameras a little bit different. I have a little bit of different views going on today. Let me know while we're baking if you like this view here better than that side view that I was doing with the two cameras. Did you have the Rona? I did. I had the Rice-A-Rona. Rice-A-Rona.
Well, one of us did.
It was so trendy. Hello again, Dan. Saw you 20 minutes ago on Instagram. Yeah, long time no see.
How long is this supposed to take?
I don't know. This was Jess's deal. Defrost it in the Instapot. I can't do everything in
that a thing?
Instapot. I think it's gonna cook it.
Right, I would imagine so.
Crystal's washing it out like a hairdresser.
No, because I think you're supposed to keep the water running. I'm not sure for what reason, but I think I've seen that. This is a calamity.
It's a Dan Lamity? Is that what those are?
This is twice in a week you've ruined a food because of this.
I didn't...
Because of not checking.
You told me to put the oven to 450, and then I did, and then it took our spinach artichoke dip and turned it into goo.
I told you to check the cookbook.
I don't want to be the big head anymore.
And don't worry, this is cold water. I know you're not supposed to do it with warm water, but I just don't know how long cold water is going to take. At what point can you cook ground meat? Like, can you cook it from frozen in a pan?
You know,
or how defrosted does it need to be?
I don't know. Like, when no one's looking, I would have just put it in the pan and started cooking it and smacking it with the spatula and breaking it apart as it cooked and just cook it like that.
Right. So what you're saying is this doesn't necessarily need to continue on until it's completely defrosted. It's starting to feel a little squishy on the outside.
Right.
I don't know.
Right. Well, I say just leave it. Just let it sit there. Putting your hand and touching it and having the water constantly run on it.
I was trying to hold it under the water, and then I heard you were supposed to keep it running. I won't keep it running.
Oh, I don't know.
Jess says you can do it in the
Dan,
Instapot.
you can do it in the Instapot.
You can cook it because it's ground meat, so all you have to do is cook it, and then we're going to add the sauce to it.
I never know which one of you two to listen to.
No, we're on the same team here.
Oh, Team Instapot?
Chris says you can pretty much cook frozen ground meat in a skillet.
All right, so my option is A, continue on like we do it, or B, to call Jess on the side with the Instapot over there and start making some meat.
Chris' friend says that he cooks ground meat from frozen all the time, so yeah, you just break it apart as it cooks. I think it'll work. I vote you just throw it in the pan. I'm gonna fill up my pot. All right, if you guys are actually trying to make this with us, this is where we're gonna start making it. Are you okay?
I feel like a meme, zooming in with like some sort of alien music. Get me out of here!
We got this.
All right.
We got this. So, you can use no-bake noodles. I think my mom's done that a couple of times, and I don't think that they cook right for my taste. So I get regular lasagna noodles, and I boil them in water before I prepare the lasagna. So lasagna is just layering stuff. We're going to cook meat for Dan. We're going to mix the ricotta. We're going to cook the noodles. And we have sauce. Then we're just gonna layer it with cheese and noodles and sauce and cook it in the oven. It's super easy. When you boil your noodles, you wanna make sure you have a really big pot. Not only are lasagna noodles long, so in the first place they're not gonna lay in the pot. I have seen lasagna pots that are long, but I think you need one of those long oval burners to do it. Are you going Instapot?
Yeah, you know why? Because it seems fun.
Okay.
Let's do it. I'll call Jess and I'll Instapot. You keep going. You keep
Okay.
going.
So, anytime you cook any pasta, you want to have extra room in your pot for the pasta to move around. Just because it fits, like you can probably cook, I think this is maybe a 1.5 quart. Yeah, 1.5 quart saucepan. You could probably cook a box of macaroni and cheese in here. But there's not enough excess water, so the starch will just sit in the water, and it makes your noodles all like weird, and it's not right. Don't do it. So make sure you have enough room. You could probably get away with, I want to say, a 6 quart pot for the lasagna noodles. I think mine is 8. Can you look at the bottom and tell me how many quarts my pot is?
34.
Quarts.
Oh, 8.
8. So this is 8 quarts.
Okay, hold on a second. Okay, we're gonna do this here, but hold on a second. You want the oven? There's the oven can.
Well, we're just boiling water. If you want to watch water boil, there it is.
We don't have to watch water boil. Okay, I'll put you on there. Okay.
We can be there.
Okay, so what should I do? Oh, I gotta put my rubber on the Instapot.
Yeah, Steve says the Instapot will do it evenly and it won't burn anything. I think that's probably a good idea. Yeah, we debated doing it in the microwave, but there was a consensus that we're all traumatized by my childhood meat eating and didn't want to put the meat in the microwave.
Get down. Okay, I got it.
What are you doing?
I have that riser, set the meat on top of it. What do I put in there for the liquid?
Can you narrate what's happening here so other people know how to do this?
Like a cup of water.
Can we bring the Instapot over here?
We can bring the Instapot over here, grab it. Okay, so Jess says to put the meat on the riser and then put a cup of water of your choice. She prefers Alpina direct water.
Right, well we don't have that,
Okay.
so
we'll put that and we'll put it, okay, and then what setting do I set it on? Okay, so I put it on manual pressure. Alright. And then how many minutes? 30 minutes?
We don't have 30 minutes.
30 minutes? But it's a small ball. I feel like that thing would Instapot in like 10.
Okay, let's Google it. Where's my phone?
It's not more than 1 to 2 pounds.
No, it should be a pound, maybe a pound and a half. We're Googling it.
Okay,
I'm gonna
let's do
see.
20 minutes. Manual for 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna let that at least start, no matter what time we adjust it to.
Okay, let's see. Cook frozen ground meat Instapot. We just wanna... But it's not gonna fall into the water?
It's not gonna fall into the water.
Sandy says you could use a beer broth if you have any for more flavor.
All right.
You have beer.
I do. I think that'll be good because there's stuff in there. Okay, perfect. All right, I got it now. Thank you.
But there was still plastic on there. Did you get the plastic off?
No, it's an Instapot. It'll do all that stuff for you.
Oh, gross.
Yeah, it's dump sausage.
Super chat from PJ. This recipe looks so good. I cannot wait to see the outcome. Thank you so much for doing this tonight. I missed you all so much. Oh, thank you. We missed you too, and thank you for being here. Well, we'll see how this turns out.
So now we're on to
Wait,
this stuff.
I'm checking what the internet says.
Oh, we just kind of let it go. We just kind of let it do its. We just kind of let it do its thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have to... This isn't timed very well, because now we got some free time, because I have to wait for the noodles to cook. I can make this while it cooks, I guess, but then it's just going to sit.
Do we decide if anybody was cooking at home as well?
I don't know. You asked, but we didn't look at the chat for that. Chris said, Insta plastic. Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't much plastic, but there definitely was some plastic. So... The recipe that I posted called for one 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese, right? Yeah, and we got the 32 because we're going to make 2 8-inch pans. I like to use a little bit extra cheese, and I think Dan needs a little bit less. So again, cooking is not baking. It's not an exact science, so you can kind of adjust the quantities as you want or need to. I was trying to figure out, I posted that you could... swap things out, add things, if you like onions and mushrooms, add that to your meat, whatever you want to do. I'm not sure what you would add. Like, is there a vegan ricotta cheese? I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, piccata?
Piccata?
Oh, I thought that thing was more cottage cheesy. That thing looks
No,
gross.
it's ricotta cheese. Alright, so I just like to kind of squish it around because it's kind of gelatinous and keeps the shape of the container that it's in.
We're done with the container, right?
Yes, but rinse it out, it's recyclable. So, this recipe is the one that I make with my mom, and we just kind of wing it. We know what we like. She makes her kind, and I just kind of added variations to it for me to have it vegetarian. So...
You blend everything.
Yeah, I had to look up a lot of recipes to try to figure out the quantities. Since we don't use a written down recipe, I had no idea what the quantities are. I just put some in there until it looks good, and I just wing it with this. A lot of the vegetarian recipes had you using fresh spinach, which is totally fine if that's what you're into. I like to just get frozen because it's easier for me. But they were layering, like a layer of spinach leaves. They cooked them, but then they just layered spinach leaves. I don't like to eat cooked spinach leaves. They're too stringy and gross, so I like to chop it all up. Since I'm chopping it anyway, I chop the artichokes and I mix that all into the ricotta cheese and make that mixture have that flavor in there. Megan says I've heard of goat cheese. It's amazing. I want to try it. I've never had goat cheese, so I don't know. Funny Cat says in our lasagna we use cottage cheese instead of ricotta. Dan does not like cottage cheese, so we stick with the ricotta. I don't know that you've ever actually seen the ricotta, though, because you had kind of a visceral reaction to that.
No, well, no, like, I know that there's white stuff in your lazy spaghetti, but I thought it was more cottage cheese looking. It's okay in spaghetti stuff, or like lasagna, but it's not okay outside lasagna. This would probably, I would try some of that. I just don't like to call it cottage cheese texture. It's okay in lasagna, though.
Yeah, you don't notice it. It, like, cooks into the mixture.
Right.
It's not like you notice the flavor or texture at all.
Goat cheese is awesome. Lots of people on the other side of the country like goat cheese.
I don't think I've ever had it.
It's because, like, I don't know why not.
We pretty much just eat provolone and, like, Mexican blend grated cheese.
Honey goat cheese from Sam's Club's my favorite. I think she misspelled it.
Where?
I use cottage cheese and add cream cheese to my lasagna. That sounds okay as well. I never paid attention to the white stuff. I like it, but I just eat it. What's this bowl for?
Yeah, again, lasagna is really forgiving, and you can just mix in. As long as you have layers, it's lasagna. You gotta have some sort of noodles, some sort of cheese. You can use vegetarian, vegan, cheese, whatever you want to do. You can add the spinach and the artichoke. You could totally just use this recipe and leave the spinach and artichoke out of it if you don't like spinach and artichoke. I did suggest on the page in the group that you can add mushrooms or onions to your meat or to your ricotta mixture. Whatever you want to do, you can just personalize the recipe. I'm going to warm up my spinach. I'm just going to use a whole, I have a 12-ounce bag. I'm just going to use the whole thing.
We're near here as we go. Can we be up higher? That's kind of far for, yeah. Thank you.
That works?
Yeah, that works.
There's a lot left in here. Hold on.
There's a lot of spinach in there. Can you get down, Mouse? You can't have any of this. No.
Your Instapot's Instapotting. I hear it hissing. Alright. So I'm just going to stick this in the microwave just to heat it up enough that I'm going to then put it in the food processor and chop it up.
All this stuff? Well, that'll be fun.
Spinach. This is actually pretty darn chopped compared to the one I usually get. So I don't know if any of you shop at Stater Brothers, but apparently the supplier for Stater Brothers vegetables went out of business. So all the vegetables that we normally get are not there in the frozen section. It's like 90% empty. You can tell all the things nobody really likes, like the peas and the white onions and weird things. So that's why I don't know if you saw my bag, I have organic spinach, because that was literally the only one that I could find. But you can use whatever spinach or artichoke or whatever you want. I'm going to use, I think I'm going to do 2 cans of artichoke since we have double the amount.
That's fine.
Because we usually split this in half.
Right.
And I make mine because my mom doesn't put the spinach and artichoke in her cheese. Did you burn yourself on your Instapot?
Yeah, the lid is closed, or it's closed. It's just got to have a little bit more pressure before it closes up. Are we getting Dantics tonight? No, we are doing this instead. Next week you will get Dantics, same Dan time, same Dan channel.
So for the cheese, I highly recommend the mozzarella cheese. Again, you can use like vegetarian things, whatever you want to do. Oh, where are we going? This way? Sorry, you throw me off with different cameras. The mozzarella will give you that like stringy cheesiness on the top that's really good. Again, looking at a lot of different recipes, a lot of them just want the mozzarella on top. Some of them had you adding some mozzarella, some other cheeses in when you're layering. Some had it added into here. Honestly, you can do it however you want to do it. Doesn't seem to really make a difference. It's personal preference, I think. So I'm going to mix in a little bit of the other cheese that I got was the Italian blend, which is mozzarella, provolone, parmesan, romano, fontina, and asiago. So I'm going to mix a little bit of each of those into the ricotta cheese mixture and then also layer it in on top when I start layering the lasagna.
Stir in the spinach and then back in for how much longer?
Put it in for a minute. Let's see what happens. I got frozen spinach in my cheese. So the other thing we need to do is to chop the garlic. Again, garlic's personal preference. Recipes usually tend to call for 1. I've never only used 1 clove of garlic in anything I've ever made.
All the garlic.
All the garlic.
I'm not digging this camera angle.
No, it's hard to remember to go further forward so it's visible.
Right.
So if you saw the what did we make last time we made this?
We made...
Or last time we used this. If you saw another episode before...
we made the dip.
The dip, yes. This is the best garlic smasher ever. I have one of those handle ones that you squeeze that just turns the garlic into liquid mush. This actually chops it. It's definitely going to be better and more, I don't know what the word is I'm looking for. A little less squished if you did it by hand, but if you don't want to sit there and chop a bunch of garlic by hand, this is the best thing ever. It's on Amazon. There's a link to it in our kit. If you go to gettingbakedwithcrystal.com, there's a kit there showing all the things I use in my kitchen. It comes with this little rubbery thing that you just go like this. And then the paper is off your garlic. I call it paper. I guess that's not really what it is. Whatever that little casing is, it goes away.
It's the jacket. It's the garlic jacket.
Takes his jacket off.
Right.
It's the super easiest way ever to get that stuff off. And you don't even have to push real hard. If you push real hard, you'll smash your garlic. So you just kind of roll it gently.
Chris says, I love carbs. They are my second favorite food group.
Oh, it's my favorite food group.
Stop it. Get down. Mouse is very concerned and interested on what you're doing here.
Will you check the spinach?
He keeps on trying to get on the cables, so you might have a camera go down.
Oh,
it's not evenly warm.
Okay, use this to stir it. Yes, Chris, it's a garlic stripper.
It's kind of hot looking.
I don't really need it to be like cooked. I just need it to be able to go into, that probably looks good. It needs to go into the food processor because this is all going to go in the oven and cook. I was talking about how easy this was, and for some reason
You having issues today?
these pieces of garlic are giving me problem.
Oh.
I don't know why. Oh, Sandy said she got one for Christmas. You'll have to let me know what you think when you use it. I was kind of hesitant, and I've looked at a lot of these things, and then I just decided to pull the trigger and go for it.
Wow, this time,
Why are you up
this
here?
time he made his way all the way up here, but it's hard because I have to grab him and move him without him going back the other way because then he'll rip the cables down.
Right.
All right, on 3, you move him right, and then I'm gonna grab him. 3.
Move him right?
No,
Oh,
you
me
move
move right.
Oh my gosh, he is so heavy.
Amanda says the garlic pre-chopped in the jar
Yes.
is awesome. We have that and we use that. I usually use that for things where I'm gonna like cook it into a sauce or something. I feel
Crystal
like that.
turns her nose up at people that use that stuff. Watch
I
out.
do not. I have some in the fridge right now. I just feel like, look, it always works. I feel like fresh garlic sometimes works better. Sometimes I like that flavor. There's a pasta that I make with just basically breadcrumbs and olive oil and garlic. I want that garlic to be fresh garlic. I want to cook that up on the stove and get it real crispy. That's when I want to use fresh. But I make like a stir fry and I use the canned stuff for that because you're not really going to notice the difference. What I'm trying to do here, it's going to be messy no matter what.
Did you read Helen's chat?
No, not out loud.
All right, Helen with the super chat. When I make my lasagna, I always put a lot of garlic as well, Crystal. Being Greek, we are the same.
Yes.
One is not enough.
No, never. I've never made anything and put one garlic clove in it in my life.
A vampire theory.
All right, so then once I roll the skin off, I just cut the hard ends off of it. And then I'm going to stick them in my garlic press and show all of you who may have missed it how easy it is.
You like that thing.
I absolutely love this thing.
Chopping garlic sucks. It's fun, but like it sticks to everything.
And you smell like garlic for a week.
I'm all right with that. That's fine, cause whatever. But like, especially now since we can't smell.
Right.
But which is good because I don't like the smell of spinach, even though I like spinach.
Oh.
But that garlic machine's fun.
Yeah, it's super easy. Get this bit
Yep,
out
and then
here.
you're done already.
So you just put one in here and you push it down. And that's it. You have chopped garlic. I'm going to chop some more and then I'll pull it out and show you. I could not even chop one clove in the time it's going to take me, like by hand, in the time that it's going to take me to chop, what did I have, 7? So once you have your garlic chopped, or half your garlic and it's full, you just slide the drawer out and now you have chopped garlic.
That simple.
It's that simple.
Oh, Crystal.
But wait, there's more.
What do you get if you order now?
No cash or prizes.
Oh, at all?
Nope. That's a big garlic. No, I lost half of it.
PJ and fam vlogs, watching my parents and mom saying you need to try Rayos instead of Prego,
the sauce. This is not the sauce that I normally
we
use.
had a hard time last night with the sauce.
It was wiped out. There was hardly any options. This is not what I normally get.
What we wanted was completely out, and there's signs that say that like the distributor isn't around or something.
That was
like
the vegetables.
Was it the vegetables? But
Yeah.
there wasn't like we stood there for way too long, and nothing looked better than anything else. So
No, we just defaulted to some
Prego?
other stuff. But I've never heard of the Rayos brand.
I want thick stuff. My goal is I
Yes.
want it thick.
You can add stuff to it to make it better.
Right.
So regarding cleaning
A little
this,
higher, please. Thanks.
it's dripping. You just pop this off, and that takes all the little bits, and then you just rinse that. Sometimes there's some bits stuck in here. I've actually had to get a pipe cleaner and kind of poke it out sometimes, but usually it's not too
comes
bad
out.
if you but in the actual holes. Yeah, this does come out too, and there's also the option to have
Longer slices for I don't know why.
if you want slices and not
Okay, for like
diced.
roasting or something.
for whatever purpose.
Okay, right. Right. The sound of the little chopper makes it so satisfying. Yes, you know what? It does. It does. I like it.
Yeah, that's really one of the best kitchen tools I own, for sure. I would recommend everybody get one of those if you ever use garlic and don't feel like chopping it by hand.
Right?
Okay, so next step, I need to chop the spinach and the artichoke.
Jim Johnson says that the garlic basil from Aldi is really good for cheap and grocery store sauce. The stuff at Aldi is actually really good.
No. We got sauce one time from Aldi so far, and we didn't like it. Do you remember that?
The one time we did, but that was weird.
No. How was it weird? It was a little watery and unflavored. And we even added spinach and garlic to it, and it still tasted unflavored. Like, it needed more... I wasn't prepared to have to add stuff to the sauce, because I usually get sauce that I don't have to add stuff to. So I just kind of realized towards the end, like, oh, no, I have to add something to this. And I tried, and I couldn't save it. It was not good. I'm hesitant to try again with a different brand or flavor.
So you're not putting all of the spinach...
I'm scared it's going to be too much, so I'm going to see what happens when I chop this. I may just add more to it. This is the part where it gets loud, so you may want to turn down the microphone, turn down your speakers, take your headphones out for a second. This is just a...
Give thumbs up when you're done blending, and then I'll turn the microphone back up.
Okay, so this is just a regular food processor with the blade in it. I guess you could chop it by hand. I don't know what else you could do to chop it, or you can just put it in... This is chopped spinach. It's already chopped. I just like it to be a little more fine than this. I don't like to get the... stringy bits in my spinach, so this is what I do. This is, again, completely optional. We're gonna mute it right now, and I'll give thumbs up when you can put your speakers back up. So this is looking a little bit liquidy, and I don't want to add too much liquid to my cheese layer and have it get too soupy, so I'm actually going to put the spinach through a strainer just to see if I can get some of that extra liquid out. And that's probably just because it was frozen spinach.
I feel like people have different brands of stuff that we don't have here.
Of foods, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Or like... Well, I mean, obviously. But some of the... You know
we
what?
pretty much just go to two grocery stores now that we started going to Aldi.
I guess I'm not up to date on, like, the sauces and stuff, but everybody's got, like, these sauces that they like.
Oh, I'm sure there's way better sauce. Spaghetti sauce is something that I struggle with because I would love to be able to make it myself. It just seems very time-consuming, and I haven't gotten to the point where I'm ready to, like, start playing with spaghetti sauce recipes, but it's absolutely something I would prefer to make myself and just have a go-to from-scratch recipe. But we're not there yet. And then I could blend it all up and not have chunks of tomato in it, because I hate chunks of tomato as well.
More blending?
More blending.
Thumbs up when you're done?
Yep. PJ wants to know if it's true that it never rains in Southern California. Depends on where you are, first of all. We are in the desert, so we get very little rain. Like, when it rains, we're like, oh my god, it's raining. We did get some last week for
Christmas
a night
Eve?
and a day. Was it Christmas Eve?
It was hailing.
Yeah, we got a little bit of hail.
But it's few and far between.
Yeah, we don't get days and days and days of storms. If we have a storm, it's usually the only storm. There's not another one behind it or anything.
It's excitable.
Yeah, it's a big deal. When it snows, the town shuts down and everything closes. People don't go to work.
So now what?
Now I'm trying to see all that extra juice. I told you it was juicy. I just want to get some of this extra juice out of here so I can add it to the cheese and not make my cheese super liquidy. Aww.
Jim Johnson has a sauce recipe on his YouTube channel.
Oh, I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, check out his YouTube channel if you guys want to see Jim Johnson's sauce recipe.
Does he say it like that?
It's on his special edition Cook It and Eat It episode Super Bowl numbers.
Episode of Super Bowl numbers?
Yeah.
What is that? Let's see if Dan knows Roman numerals.
It's triple X. Woo!
What does that mean?
Like rar. Like rar with no blurs.
What does that mean for numbers?
36. That'd be 36.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah. Thanks,
right.
Super Bowl. You guys get snow in your area? No, once maybe every almost 10 years.
We used to, like when we were very, very young, like back in the 80s, there was snow a little bit more regularly. In Blake's lifetime, what if we had it like 2 or 3 times?
Right, and only a couple
One time that I can
inches.
remember that it actually stuck. Last Thanksgiving and Christmas, we got snow.
I have 11 or so years of video making, and I think I have maybe 3 versions of snow videos. That's it.
You've been able to make a snow dan a couple of times.
That's it.
But
Yeah, it's like twice there's been a snow dan. So
yeah, we don't
yeah,
really have
we don't get
weather.
it.
Like the fact that we're in Southern California and we're in the desert, like it gets cold, but it's still sunny when it's cold. You can still go stand out in the sun and warm up. We don't have a whole lot of like gray days. All right, so I'm just gonna mix it one more time now that I've gotten some liquid out of it. I want to chop it again. Is my noodles?
Oh, I don't know. Let's check the oven cam. Brought to you by Dan in 2 hours of his life.
2 hours of his life.
Yes.
All right, so we need to do some math because usually with my mom we just make 2.
So I
Pans.
just missed what happened right now. You put more back in there, or that's the rest of it?
No, I put it back in there because I got all this liquid out of it because it was so liquidy, and I don't want all that liquid in my cheese because
Okay.
then it's gonna make lasagna soup.
You probably just talked about that and I didn't pay.
I did. I absolutely did. Again, just winging it. So squeeze it out or don't. It just, I mean, I just feel like it's gonna make it more liquidy, and
I
don't
would
want more
squeeze it
liquidy.
out because it always ends up too liquidy for me. Like I'm gonna do as much as I can to get all the juice and stuff out of the meat.
Yes.
Like as much. I'm gonna like wring it out and stuff like that because I want it to be as dry as possible because of all the other glue that's in there. But I don't want to dry out the meat. So what are these? These look fun. I dropped one of these boxes on the ground and I felt like I broke them all.
I hope you did not.
Not from our stuff.
So-
I put it back.
For somebody else to deal with. So again, we normally with my mom when we make one 9x13 and one 8x8 pan, we cook 2 full boxes. So I need to kind of figure out math and see here how many we're gonna need. So we're gonna do a bottom layer of noodles, stuff on top of that, and then another layer of noodles, and then that will make more noodles, right? Like I can use, that makes 2 more noodles. That'll be a 3rd one. Does that math work for you?
Okay, yes. 3 layers would be fun. I'm down for 3 layers.
I don't know if that's what we were debating, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on there. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'll just make 1 box, and then whatever we have left, I can beat you with.
Oh, I still can't. There's a video floating around somewhere that I could not find. I don't know if it's on an old SD card or not. And I think Blake had a big, huge piece of that. And he went wham and cracked me across the face with it, and it was really funny.
You've been smacked with a lot
And
of things.
I have. And then
Are you stove camming?
by the time no. Here, all right. And by the time I tried to get that video, I couldn't remember where it was at, but it exists somewhere. So you just layer them in there like a spiral.
Yeah, because it's not like regular spaghetti. You don't want these to break. So they'll start to soften and like lay down. It would be better if I had a longer pot, like for lasagna noodles.
Right.
But like I said earlier, I think you need the more oval burner for that. I guess it would probably work now that I'm thinking about it. But this is what I have, so this is what I use. The bigger the pot, the better.
Okay, hold on. We have some camera requests too. I agree, Dan. The camera needs to be tipped or something. Oh shoot. Where was the first one at?
Huh?
Jess, may I have more detail of this flipped camera thing, please, so I can fix it? Too snowy and icy to go walking out. Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, we don't have that problem here.
Right.
Okay, so boil uncovered for 8 minutes. You just want to make sure that your pasta is completely submerged in the water so you don't get crispy bits. And I kind of try to move it around just to make sure the noodles don't stick to each other. Okay, so let's work on this some more. Dan, I need you for microphone work. I need to turn this back on again. I'm gonna just chop up the spinach some more. So that's pretty chopped up. You can do more or less. Again, you can eat it whole, whatever you prefer. So before I do that, my mom said she adds egg to this, which I saw in some recipes and not in others. But we're gonna try that because that's what she said she does. She said maybe 2 that I should eyeball it and figure it out. I have a really big egg here. Did you see that? I did that one-handed. Nobody saw it because it wasn't even on camera. Alright, so I guess I just mix the egg into this. We only do this once a year, so I never really remember, and I have my mom with me to do it, so I don't really have to think about what to do. She just tells me what to do.
I like the sound.
The squishy sound?
Squishy sounds good. I like that.
It does fluff up the cheese a bit more.
I didn't pay attention. What did you just throw in there?
An egg. Rob said maybe 2. What do you think? You don't know. You don't even hang out in the kitchen with us when we make it. You go watch sports ball.
Yeah, usually like hockey's on or...
Yeah, because it's usually on January 1st, so you're watching, what, Winter Classic?
Yeah, or the Rose Parade. You know, stuff like that.
What do you think?
I think that sounds good.
That fluffy enough?
It looks pretty fluffy.
Some said 2 eggs for 15 ounces, some said 1 egg, some had no eggs. So I say we stick with 1. Can you put that back in the fridge?
Sure.
Okay, then I'm going to add my spinach to this, and then we're going to drain and chop the artichoke. I'm not even going to rinse that out because the artichoke's going to go in there with the spinach anyway. Let's see if we want to do 1 or 2. So the artichoke you definitely want to drain.
Jim Johnson says, that egg seems odd, but okay.
I'm not really sure the purpose. Again, some recipes said yes, some didn't have it at all. This is a trick if you can't open a jar.
No one can see.
Pop the spoon under here and just pop it. It already did it when it made the little poppy noise, but that makes your jars easier to open when you can't open them. So I'm just going to drain all the liquid out of this. I don't think this is on camera, but I'm draining liquid.
Alright, the Instapot is done. Woo! I'm draining now.
All the cats go running. The cats get scared of the noise of the Instapot releasing its pressure. They always go running. Alright, I'm going to stir my noodles real quick.
Okay, oven.
When you stir them, you just want to be careful not to break them apart. It's a pretty thick, solid noodle, but you just want to stir them gently. I'm just trying to make sure they're not sticking to the bottom or each other. Those have about 3.5 more minutes, so let's do some artichokes. Go back here.
Husky Tales went on with the super chat. I tuned into the right live stream. Lasagna is my all-time favorite.
Awesome. This is gonna get a little messy. Good enough. All right. So I'm gonna start with 1 and see how much that looks like. But I usually do 1 jar for my 8-inch pan. So if you're gonna use some too, I think we'll do 2 jars.
Okay. And that's all the good bits of the artichoke. Because I've had stuffed artichokes, and it's not that it tastes bad, but what I have to go through to eat it.
The only part of the artichoke that you eat is the heart. So you don't eat all those leaves that you see on the outside. You have to dig into it. This is all hearts.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't know whether I posted that in the recipe. You should be using artichoke hearts, not whole artichokes.
Shall we see what the inside of the meat looks like?
Let's see it. Let's see if it's cooked or if it has to go in a pan.
Oh my gosh, it didn't blow up on me. All right.
Good job, Dan. Oh, that looks like it needs to go in the pan.
It looks like it's jamming though. Like,
Yeah?
Like I think so. Yeah.
Do you want to throw it in the pan now? And brown it up?
Oh, it's not gonna go directly. Yes. I want to definitely brown it up because I want
Yeah.
that brownness on it. Yes, but this helped defrost it.
In the cooking pan.
No, I'll know a little bit more once I get this into the pan when it falls apart how well it did. But this looks good. I don't know if I'm singing Jess's praises yet, but I think we might be. We might be.
Okay, I need to chop this real quick.
Okay. All right, I'll turn down.
Do that for now. All right, so that's 1 can of artichoke. Or jar, or whatever.
I can start cooking my meat now, right?
Yes, please start cooking your meat. I warmed your pan. You're gonna want a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of it.
I want one of those cool olive oil things.
Okay, we'll get
You
there.
know the ones that got that little top thing on it? You spin it
You
around?
have to have one that has a cover. I saw Chef Ramsay had one that had a cover to plug that hole on the top, which I think is necessary because we live in dusty town and I feel like that hole would just get plugged up with dust. All right, let's see. That is actually kind of a lot of artichoke. Okay, that's my noodles.
Yeah, it looks very boily there. Oh, I feel like I put a lot of oil in there.
The recipe I looked at said 4 tablespoons.
Oh, I don't know. I just
That seems like a lot.
I just
though.
poured a shot.
Good enough.
Okay, so now I gotta transfer that out of the Instapot.
Yeah, you can use that. Maybe use this.
What are you up to there?
I'm going to take the noodles out of the water
Uh-huh.
because I don't want them to get soggy mushy. We're not quite ready for them yet, but I'm just going to lay them on here. I don't want it to get hot.
And just spread them out.
Yeah, I'm worried they're going to get a little sticky, so I'm trying to be careful here. And
Steve
I'm
said,
sure there's some trick to keeping them from getting sticky.
oh, looks good like that. Unless you hit them from like a clothespin. Steve said Team Instapot for the win.
Yeah. Well, that seems to have worked. Y'all saved the day because I had a panic moment when I realized he had the wrong cheese or the wrong meat.
Yeah, I was afraid of the Instapot, but just like, I don't know. One of my friends said, don't be stupid, stupid. And then so it's been good. Like, but the first couple times I used an Instapot, it was a little scary because, I don't know, I only seen blow up videos and stuff, but no, it's good.
Yeah, people don't tend to record the successes unless they're making like recipe videos.
Once you're done letting the pressure out, there's nothing to it. Like, you're good. I double checked the seal. The seal or the sill?
Seal.
Uh-oh.
Get a spatula.
Now you got this hot.
That's not medium.
Yeah, see, that's good. Yeah, that worked out well, because then I'll just cook this up. And it's coming apart nicely, so that worked out.
It's not frozen anymore.
It's not frozen anymore, but if we had left it in there for a few more minutes, it would have been cooked.
Right.
And it feels moist still, so that's good.
Yeah, you didn't really want to cook it because you wanted to crisp it in
So,
the pan.
and I want it in little bits. I want it in tiny little bits.
Yeah, you can't really do that in an Instapot when there's water underneath it, huh?
Yeah, but it makes it almost flaky in the Instapot, which is good.
Right.
So I like this. Thanks, Jess.
And Steve. Steve suggested.
Steve, yeah, Team Instapot.
These are hot.
Team Edward and Team Instapot.
So I'm just layering these opposite because they're probably going to stick a little bit. So if I lay one on top of the other the same direction, I think it'll be harder to take them apart. I think my mom usually just strains them in the big strainer, but then by the time we get to it, then it's all like sticky and everything. So I just wanted to try something a little bit different on this.
Yeah, I agree. You should give, if you don't like the Instapot, you should give it another chance. It's really made some improvements.
Yeah. I concur.
That's a lot there you got going on.
It is a lot.
That's going to be good. Do we overestimate our...
I mean, we were gonna buy one box anyway. I only cooked one box, so that's a box worth. It needs to like strain, but it's not. I don't want to put it in the strainer and have it get all stuck together. So just don't bump it.
What else is going on?
So I'm just trying to get this evenly mixed. We're gonna use this mixture for both the meat and the non-meat lasagna, which I'm hesitant to call vegetarian. Even though it is vegetarian, it's not full of vegetables. Don't get the wrong idea. I'm not really that kind of vegetarian.
You're making cheese lasagna.
I'm making cheese lasagna. Yeah, I don't eat a whole lot of stuff that has vegetables replacing the meat. I just like the meatless version of things.
So no doubt in the chat, people are probably unhappy with the way I'm cooking meat. What's going on with that?
I don't think so. I think you're good. Funny Cat says you could have browned the meat in the Instapot as well using the saute setting. I think we would have had to have, because we started with it frozen, so I think we would have had to have drained the water out to saute it. We do use the saute setting when we start with not frozen meat, but due to a meat mishap caused by a person who shall not be named.
Oh yeah, you're all of a sudden you're Voldemort?
Yeah.
This is good though, I'm enjoying this.
Okay, and I'm gonna add garlic to this, and I'm just gonna do raw garlic. It's gonna cook in the oven with everything, and I want to keep as much of that flavor as possible, so I'm just gonna add it raw. You could also cook it on the stove, kind of tone down that flavor a little bit. But not gonna lie, I kind of like raw garlic.
Yeah, is that your Bath and Body Works raw garlic?
No.
Check out the Sensi, it's raw garlic.
I'm just not mad at it, is all.
And that's going to be enough insights for you and I?
Yes, because you're going to have meat also. How's your meat?
Cooking up nicely.
Yeah?
Almost done here, just a minute or two more.
Okay, good. So to make things a little bit easier, I like to kind of assembly line it. So I've got my bowl here with, I guess I should give that one last stir for that last bit of garlic. The cheese, ricotta, spinach, artichoke, and garlic, and an egg in here. And then I'm gonna get a bowl and put my sauce in there just so we can assembly line that real easily while we're putting stuff together. I got 3 jars of sauce because the recipes that I looked at said you should be adding sauce to that as well, Dan. So let me know when you're ready and you can add some sauce to that. Let's see, half a cup.
How's everybody doing that's cooking at home?
2.
Let us know how you guys are doing if you're making this recipe at home. Where are you at?
Are we just a cluster of confusion?
Could be.
I feel like I am. Again, once a year, and I have my mom instructing me on what to do, so.
Now you know.
Now I'm learning how to do this all on my own. Okay, and then I have mozzarella and Italian blend cheeses. That one did not want to open. And I'm just going to add a little bit of both of those to this. mozzarella is going to be like the exact amount that we need for the topping. No, actually, because our pans are a little smaller, so we'll go ahead and do that. No, for everyone asking, we are not doing Dantics Trivia tonight. Dan and I have been sick the last couple of weeks, so we've kind of been biting our energy. We did a New Year's Eve live stream the other night. That wiped us out. We were pretty exhausted yesterday. We were kind of debating on what should be done tonight. It takes a lot of energy and brain power to do Dantics. We'll be back next week. We'll be at 100%. We'll be able to run everything. So, yeah.
Crystal scrubbed walls yesterday.
Yeah, I literally scrubbed walls with Pine Sol. We moved everything in the house. We didn't get to the whole house. We still have more to do tonight and tomorrow. But yeah, I want to make sure this house is germ-free, especially before Blake comes back. So we have been cleaning everything. We've been putting our limited energy into that.
So, Crystal.
So, Dan?
I'm at the point where I would like to add the sauce you're talking about.
Okay.
Just a little bit of salt in there.
That one's used. I dumped that into the bowl. According to some of the recipes, it was like a whole can. You do what you think it needs to moisturize it.
Thanks.
Because we're still going to be adding sauce when we layer it. Even though you have sauce in your meat, we're going to add sauce to the layering portion of things. Oh,
this
my other
makes
thing
me miss Sloppy Joe's.
does it. I'm going to add some Italian seasoning to my cheese blend as well, just to give it a little bit more flavor. You could do Italian seasoning, you could do salt and pepper, you can leave it as it is and just have the spinach and artichoke flavors, whatever you want to do. Again, it's pretty forgiving. Just don't add some weird stuff like paprika.
What the heck?
Did you catch that?
Mouse is by my feet here waiting for me to mess up and drop a bite.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's sitting right here.
Tonight on Getting Baked with Crystal, Dan gets sauced. How much of that sauce are you using?
That's
Is it saucy?
It's saucy, yeah.
Should I get you a bowl to put that in for your assembly line?
Yes, please. This sounds like fun. Assembly line words that you're talking about.
Yeah, you like that?
Do I have any onions still? I'll have to check. I do.
Did you want to add some?
I'm gonna
to
add
that?
some onion to it.
Raw?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut up some raw onion because it's gonna go in the oven, right?
Yeah, but it's not. I mean, I guess it'll kind of cook.
It's raw. That's my chef Randy. It's raw.
I would think if you wanted to add onion, you should have added it like with your meat or cooked it in your pan before.
All right.
It's your life. You do you. Can I come get this? We are almost ready to start assembling.
My meat is very, very warm.
Good. Are you gonna cook up some onion?
Maybe so.
What was the paprika incident? When did that happen? Go look back on the channel. Is it still on there and listed and everything?
It should be.
The video from Thanksgiving, I want to say like 4 years ago? What do you think? 3-4 years ago?
Probably at least 4 years ago.
Vegetarian saves Thanksgiving or something along those lines. Dan was left alone with the turkey, which we learned was a bad idea.
It didn't say that.
No, I think that's what it was called. At one point, unless the name's been changed. I don't know. Oh, Kathy texted and said she's following along. She sent a picture of Dan cooking. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Appreciate you. I hope that I'm not too all over the place with my instructions and you're able to follow along. Am I? Look, my brain is still not at 100% right now. What are you doing? Are you raw onioning it, or are you going to cook them?
I think I'm just gonna raw onion.
Yeah? You want raw onion in your lasagna? What is your cutting technique?
It's kind of this Edward Scissorhands style. It started out...
On a plate, not even on the cutting board.
Can I put a chunk of it in your garlic press?
I guess, if that's what you want to do. You want to chop it small like that?
Yeah, bring that garlic press over here.
Okay, let me reassemble it.
Okay. Yeah, you guys gotta get that pressure cooker.
Hey!
A try.
I need your help again.
Does he like onion?
No, he has to come out this way, but he can't get on the food. We have to keep an eye on him. He's being bad.
I gave him snacks. But you have like...
Steve says switch cameras, because we're not doing here yet, so switch cameras so
Which one?
Probably so they can see what we're doing, because we're not assembling yet. We're still clown shoesing over here.
Okay, I will not be bringing back that other camera next week, but I don't think I could, without stopping the show, move all this stuff to get it back to where it was.
Okay, do you want it diced or sliced?
I want it diced.
Okay. It's still a little wet.
Well, that's too big.
That's way too
Let me
big.
cut it a chunk.
Hurry, we're ready to assemble.
I wanted it big because I wanted it to smash. Yup.
Yeah, did that work?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You're gonna mix that into your meat?
Yeah, I'll sprinkle a little bit here and there. I'll use it as like a freebie.
I think he's trying to come back. I'm gonna go get a water spritzer.
Let's just put him in the bedroom with some toys and let him hang out in there for a while. Okay. Well, the onions worked. I got some onions out of here. That's, you can see, that's good.
Yeah, did you tiny slice them?
Yeah. I need more than that.
It would have been better if you'd cooked it into your meat.
Yes,
it'll work. It'll work.
I should have thought of that.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, don't give cats onions, it's toxic to them.
As I reach that way, I'm like, that's not a good idea.
I think the intention was more to, like, make him smell it and run away.
I watched a video the other day of, like, what cats should and shouldn't have, and that is definitely not one of them. All right, I think I'm good.
Are you? Because this needs to be cleaned out if you're going to chop.
Nope, we're good. Let's get on to the make-ins.
Okay, so mix that into your meat then, I guess?
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pepper it in there with my hands. I'm gonna sprinkle it on like it's
Like one of the layers?
like it's salt.
Like it's salt. Oh, we should probably preheat the oven.
Okay. This time I'm gonna let you go ahead. I'm not checking, so you tell me this time.
I'm not going to tell you, I'm going to check.
400?
No, I think it's 350.
It was already on.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay, so I got this.
All right,
to go.
I'm going with what the recipe on the box says, even though that's not the recipe we're using. It's still pretty much the same, like layering the things and stuff. I have it at 375. We're gonna cook this for 25 minutes with foil on it, and then take the foil off and go for 5 more minutes. Not 100% sure if that's the right timing, but we've got time.
Oh no, Joel says yum crunchy onions, LOL. Is that sarcastic or not? I don't know what to do, Joel.
You should cook your onions up a little bit.
Joel.
What happened?
I don't know. The lights just went dim.
We're live, bro. All right, we're back in action. Steve confirms 375. Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, so in order for the noodles not to stick, you want to put some sauce on the bottom first and just kind of make a layer of sauce, just enough so that the noodles aren't sitting on the pan and sticking. This way, I'll give you this in just a second.
I'll just use my hands.
Please don't use your hands.
This sausage tastes good. It tastes like breakfast.
Does it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Like Italian breakfast?
The cheese mix looks like mint chip ice cream. It does
It
a little
sort
bit,
of does, huh? Okay, see how I have that? Like a layer?
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want to do. If you're using a 9x13 pan, these noodles should be the exact right size for you. We're using 8x8, so I have to cut the noodles down a little bit.
Because Crystal's so over the top that we have to have a not meat one.
Because I'm not going to eat meat. Well, this is not working very well to cut.
How'd I do on my first try?
That's pretty darn good.
All right. There's a lot of this stuff because we're going to need it though, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so you should probably grab a knife and you can do this same technique.
What was it, the technique?
We're cutting the noodles to fit.
So grab a nood.
Grab a nood. Start at one end and lay it in there. No. Start at, yeah, there. And then you're going to cut it here so it's the size of the pan. And then these extra little bits we'll use for the middle layer.
They're starting to get like starchy-ish.
Yeah.
You're not overlapping. You did
I did the two ends and then I overlapped the middle one in the middle. So they're fine if they overlap. They're fine if they don't overlap.
Okay, this is fun. I'm digging this. Yeah, look at me, guys. Hey, everybody, look at me.
You're making lasagna.
I'm lasagna-ing. I'm lasagna-ing, Mr. Hand. Sorry, I need one.
Get this out of the way before you start making a mess.
This is some sticky spaghetti.
Sandy said kitchen shears might work well to cut. I was thinking about getting my scissors and washing them. I have kitchen scissors, but I would wash them first.
Look.
But I think the knife is working. Scissors might work better. That's good. That's very good, Dan. So now we want our
Thanks,
filling.
Mrs. Straubby.
Let's see what the one with meat says.
I just want to try to earn my gold star.
Okay, the one with meat says to put your meat first. So you're going to do a meat layer here. Just a thin, even meat layer. Yeah? Are you paying any attention?
Yeah?
What are you doing?
Do a meat layer?
Can you describe that meat layer?
So meaty. Okay, so
Thin and even.
so meat layer instead of that right now.
Yes.
Oh, see, but I feel like if I put the tiniest layer of that down...
You can make it however you want. You want to put a layer of this down first?
Yeah, I want a tiny spatula.
A tiny one?
Yeah, because I can't handle big spatulas. Like, I need to, like, concentrate on little square foot. I just want a tiny bit to keep the meat in.
Okay, you can make it pretty thin on there.
I mostly just want to drywall putty the, like, middle here.
Right. So, the recipe that my mom uses, or like the original where we started and some of the stuff I saw on other ones, said to do your meat and then just little spoonfuls of the cheese. Yeah, I like cheese. That's not, little spoonfuls is not happening in my life, much like garlic. So I like to do a nice good layer of this when I'm making just the vegetarian version of it, since I'm not going to have any meat or anything else in here. This is all that's going to be between the noodles.
You have family members that are real Italian, right?
Yes.
Like soprano Italian?
That are more Italian than I am. They're less watered down genetically.
Have you had their lasagna?
No, because the Italian parts of my family live in Washington. Most of them. So the Aunt Terry who cooks a lot, she's in Washington. So I don't eat a lot of her food because I don't see her.
Dan is no longer making lasagna. He's off the range. What are you talking
What
about?
did you're only going to have it in the middle?
Well, I puttied my cracks so I could put my meat
It's
on.
your lasagna. You do you.
Listen, you hear that, Joel?
Dan's going rogue. That's why he's making his own version. It has nothing to do with vegetarian.
This is some ratatouille shit right here. You listen and watch me go.
You like that mine's like a nice, even, perfect layer, and you're just going rogue. You have to do a whole nother layer, so don't make it too thick.
It's cool when Lisa Frank puts stuff everywhere.
I'm just going to sprinkle some of the Italian blend cheese here. I like it really cheesy. Again, some of these recipes have you only putting cheese on top and you just have the ricotta as the filling. I like cheese in my lasagna. How's that going?
Slow and steady wins the race. Who's Team Dan? Who in there? Someone's got to be Team Dan in there, right? Look, there's 94 of you. Is anybody just like Dan all the way here? Look at this. We're going to be out of meat soon.
It's a whole pound of meat.
Give me
We're
a
only going to
tray.
do one more layer of filling. We're going to do another layer of noodles, another layer of filling, and then noodles on top. I think the consensus is as much cheese as you can put in it. Yep, never too much cheese. 3 to 4 bags of cheese. Extra cheesy. Steve says it's lasagna.
Danzania.
Lasagna?
Danzania.
Danzania?
Yeah.
Is that what we're calling it? Be careful, you're squishing your noodle out to the side here. You gotta push down, not over to the sides. Okay, are you gonna do more of this on top?
Well, yeah, because before we're noodles.
Yeah. I think we need more sauce at some point. Let me see. I think the sauce goes on the noodle. Sauce. Lasagna, sausage, ricotta, cheese. I don't have you adding any more sauce ever. I think it goes here. Because we did sauce on the bottom.
What are you putting next?
Are you going to put some of this? Because if so, you're a little bit behind me. And are you doing some of your onion?
Yes, onion. Yeah, you keep going.
Well, I can't. I want to stay at the same stage that you are.
Look, Joel.
Crunchy onions.
It'll be gone.
Can we move you over this way a little bit? Oh, easy, tiger.
Okay, and then now I can put some of this stuff on. I'll hurry. Watch.
You're fine. Take
Give
your
me the
time.
big one.
Just don't get meat in my stuff. Okay, spread it. Oh. You might have should have spread your blobs out a little bit better before you mushed. You can't really mess up lasagna.
I think you guys are making me feel otherwise.
Jess said she'd add meat and mushrooms.
Oh, I don't have mushrooms.
Where's my water spritzer?
I thought about mushrooms. Watch out that he don't pull down the camera, though.
Hey. Psst. We're fine. We're good. I was watching.
Okay. And now I have to put some cheese?
Jordan says she's Team Crystal. Mine looks very pretty, but she's very interested in yours.
Yep.
Yeah, then I just sprinkled some cheese on it. I think I just did that cheese, but we can do a little bit of mozzarella too.
Okay,
that
I'm
has
good.
mozzarella in it. And
I'm
this
good.
is just mozzarella.
Damn, okay. I'm caught up.
Okay. Now I think it's sauce and then noodles? Or noodles and then sauce. Joel's 5 steps behind, putting black olives and mushrooms. Ooh, black olives would be good. I'm not a fan of mushrooms. Does the sauce go on here? Or is it noodles? But we didn't put the sauce on top of the noodles.
I don't know, look at the box. There's a picture of lasagna in the box.
I did, and I didn't help. It said
I regret not
sauce
getting
on the bottom.
I regret not getting mushrooms for mine. We have diced mushrooms. Don't we have a can of diced mushrooms?
No, it's not something I keep in the house.
Didn't we accidentally get one for free?
No, that's cream of mushroom soup.
But
Okay,
what if I drain the mushrooms out?
That's not how that works. So this says sauce on the bottom, then lasagna, then sausage, then ricotta, then cheese. It doesn't say to add sauce anywhere else until the top.
Joel says yes sauce.
Yes, but does the sauce go before I put in more noodles or after I put more noodles? Because I put sauce on the bottom, but I didn't put it on top of the noodles before
Right.
I put the filling.
I mean, you don't want to have Crystal get the beans above the Franks. We gotta
I'm
have this
concerned
fun.
about making it too soupy if I put too much sauce. Sauce noodle sauce is acceptable. Okay, well, I don't think I want too much sauce here, though, because I don't want to make this too soupy, right? Would you concur?
Okay, right.
Dan just ate egg ricotta. How was that?
It's good. It tastes... you know what? Everything Italian's the same. It just tastes like Italian.
It's like Mexican food where
Yep.
it's just...
If you blindfolded me, I'm like, that's Italian in my mouth.
Yeah, it's just different combinations of
Right.
the same.
I do layers of sauce between each layer, Jess says. Sauce every layer, says Steve, and he's Canadian.
But the question is whether the sauce goes on top of the noodles or under the... Before I put noodles...
But this is a
down.
between layer, so sauce has to go somewhere.
Right.
Your OCD is winning.
It is, because I'm really concerned. I feel like it's going to be too soupy. That's why I'm just kind of doing this so there's a little bit of sauce. We're going to pour more sauce on the top.
In a minute, I'm about to make nachos out of this thing.
Are you going to put sauce here?
I don't know, am I?
I don't know. Now I'm hesitant and I'm not sure.
I'm doing it.
Crystal says sauce, then noodles. Nancy says noodles, then sauce. This is
Yeah, because
why
sauce
I
is
make
going to
it
go
with
on the
my
other
mom.
side of the noodles, right? As soon as you put noodles on the other side, you're going to put sauce on it? Wait, no, mine's here.
I don't know, because
wait.
no, this is for the sauce.
Oops.
Just try to blend it evenly. Yeah, Christopher Friend says it's next to impossible to screw up lasagna. I don't think it matters. I'm just concerned about it being soupy. That's my big concern.
I'm ready for the next layer of starchy stuff.
Okay. Should we use these up?
Your lazy spaghetti. Yeah, let's do it. I'll do it. I'll use them if you want to use long ones. So yours are perfect. Bloop.
Okay.
I'm putting mine back in here.
Are you putting them the same way as the first round?
Oh shoot.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
No, I'm doing the opposite. Yeah, it's got to be laid the opposite. Otherwise, it's all gonna come crumbling down. Haven't you seen that?
No. No, I've not.
You gotta like. It's got to be like patchwork.
I wonder if my mom is watching and laughing at the...
I don't know. Patty, if you're watching,
Catastrophe.
send a text message. Say something to our Alexa.
Funny Cat says sauce noodle sauce. Okay. I think it's going to be good no matter what. Like Christopher Friend said, you cannot really screw up lasagna as long as you have all the ingredients in there. And don't let your noodles stick out the ends, because then they'll get crispy and it's gross.
PJ Fan with the super chat, thank you so much. My mom says if you want to take a keto approach, you can use zoodles. Sliced up zucchini. Zoodles sound like Dr. Seuss noodles.
That sounds interesting. I would
man.
for sure try that.
Some zoodles?
Yeah.
I'll give you some zoodles.
Zucchini noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
I
these
can
are
do
a bit
that.
sticky, so
That sounds-
I think we need a little bit of sauce here, even though we didn't do that on the bottom layer.
I would try zucchini noodles. Zoodles is a lot. They'd probably be greener.
Yes.
That'd be fun. I'm okay with that. I need diet something. You guys send me, whoever's on a diet, let me know what diet you're on. I'm hopping on board one of them. Maybe.
Hey, there's a big old chunk of tomato in here.
For like a week.
You can have that.
Oh no.
What are you doing?
Hold on, I had a little bit of a malfunction here.
There's extra noodle bits. Hey, get down. You can't have this yet.
Right? Oh no.
So I'm just making sure that all the noodle ends have sauce on them mostly. Because I really don't want them to be crispy sticking out the ends.
I hope nobody's watching what I'm doing right now.
Everybody's watching what you're doing right now. 98 people are watching what you're doing right now. What's happening?
Nothing. I had a little bit of a... Like, I should have measured twice and cut once.
There's extra noodles. Hey, you're up here too?
It's okay.
Oh, these cats are being bad.
These cats are so close to taking over taking down my cameras. Okay, so I did that, and now I'm on to your sauce bits.
Okay, are you going to plaster your seams? Because that's what you did last time.
No, that's just for the bottom.
Gotcha.
I'm done plastering seams. So, see, here's the thing. Now we have noodle sauce.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I should have done meat then. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of sauce and then do your meat. Because your meat has sauce in it too. I always feel like lasagna should have more layers, but then like you get to the top and like that's enough layers. There's plenty of lasagna going on here.
Dan is having noodle malfunction. Sounds like all my relationships.
Oh jeez.
Yeah. Is my ex watching? Is that what's happening?
How's that going? Make sure you get that bit moist because you don't want to have it be crispy on the end.
Got it. Got it. I don't mind if the little frills at the end get a little crispy. That looks fun to me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I like a little bit of crisp.
They
crunch.
dry out, though. I don't like it.
I like a little bit of crunch. Okay, that's it. It's not spreading anymore. All right, more meat. Is this our last meat layer?
Yes, so use as much or as little of that as you want. The rest goes for leftovers for breakfast burritos.
Too late.
Are you going for it? All of it?
Yeah, I have jalapeno in there now. I have jalapeno burger in there to cook.
Oh, yeah, that's
Because
right.
you told me to grab that one.
I did not. I told you to check. I
All right.
promise. All right, so then you're going to layer some cheese on top of that.
Both looks great so far. Ooh, it's a tie. It's a tie.
I know, I wish we could have a taste test. We don't even have Blake here to taste test it for us. That's probably good. I was trying to avoid that, like, liquidy bit there in the bottom.
Put as much as you want on there. I want you to have yours as much as you want. I already have layers of stuff.
Right.
So you make yours perfect and good.
Well, go ahead and start adding, because you need a layer too. I think that's probably all I need.
Pew, pew. I call this lazy spaghetti, but this is a lot more in-depth than spaghetti.
It's a lot more work than spaghetti. Spaghetti is much easier, but this has a lot more flavors to it.
This is fun. I'm excited.
Funny Cat said, Crystal says, no exposed noodles.
Oh.
It's one of my life mantras.
Is it?
Yeah. Hide the noodles.
Okay.
Did you hear that? You're
Yeah.
just crying somewhere.
I'm asleep.
Alright, so I'm putting a little more Italian cheese on this layer.
This kind of looks like 7-layer dip.
Sort of, but we're gonna cook it.
I'm getting to the top. I'm thicker than you because I have that meat.
Yeah.
I'm trying to pack down a little bit.
We're good. Are you done? You don't want to use up more of this? All we're gonna do now is noodles and cheese and sauce.
Noodles, cheese sauce. So no more of this at all?
No, this is the end of this. So if you want to use that up, go for it. I can slop some more on here.
Yeah.
That does not taste good?
No, it tastes like unfinished lasagna.
Yeah. Okay, you good?
Yeah. Just trying to get my level. The sea level's higher over here than over here. Okay. Okay.
It's still not level.
Is that how you do it?
That'll do. Alright. Now we need to peel up some more noodles. Did we decide which way these went?
Oh my gosh, here we thought we weren't gonna have enough noodles.
Yeah, we have more than enough noodles. The good news is we have more ingredients so we can make it again.
But after we're done eating this all week, we don't want any more for like a year.
Yes, that's why we make it once a year.
Oh, there's my knife. Okay. Bloop. These noodle bits.
Uh-oh. What are you doing?
I looked over there, and everything I looked at to throw this at was white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've got a very white kitchen these days.
As much as I want to do the bit of where we throw sticky noodles everywhere because they're so sticky, maybe we can try to get one to land on my face later. But I can't throw anything in the kitchen because the whole kitchen's white now and brand new. That would very much anger the gods.
The crystal gods?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't put sauce down before that, but I'm going to do sauce now. We have more sauce, so don't worry about that. We have the half open.
Oh, sorry, these things are super sticky. I'm taking this
Yeah, just be careful and don't let it rip.
No, they don't want it ripped on me. They're like the opposite of rip.
They're pretty thick, and you only cook them for 8 minutes. Usually pasta cooks for like 10 to
Really?
12. You only cook these for 8, so because it's going to go in the oven and cook more. But that helps them like stay together a little bit better.
All right, so far I've sewed up this patient.
Yours looks nice and clean on top.
Yeah, I'm happy with this a little bit. Not too much fire in the chat, so this is good. That's why you don't wear white on your wedding night. Steve, everybody. Steve. I just blurred out, I didn't even read that to myself before I read it out loud.
I could tell. Alright, so then you want to sauce it up on top. Again, just cover all the bits. Unless you like the crunchy bits like Dan. I do not, so I make sure all my ends of my noodles are down in the sauce.
I like anything that's got a crisp to it.
Yeah.
Except for Crispin Glover. He kind of weirds me out.
He is kind of weird.
Back to that's the only crisp
Okay.
I pass on.
Sauce it up. There's more sauce if you need it. And then we're going to do a nice layer of cheese on top. This one's going to be a solid layer of grated cheese. So you get that nice, clean, cheesy look on top. Unless you want less cheese. Is that your cooking music?
All right. You hit me with that alley-oop and take the spatula and splish up the rest of my red.
Do what?
Take the spatula and...
The rubber spatula?
Yeah, and spatula out my red, please.
This is not my spatulaing hand.
Uh-huh.
Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. Alright. There's more sauce. If you need more sauce, there's still more in that open jar.
Oh, okay. Dang, nothing's clean. Thank you. I think I might be able to do it. This is fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to do this every day for a living.
No, I feel like it'd get old.
Right.
You'd probably get better at it, though, and, like, you know, get more, like, habitual efforts of just like, oh, I know what I do, and you don't have to stop and think about it and grab the wrong meat.
Well, I wasn't hungry for dinner, but now I am.
Have you not
Yeah.
learned yet that watching Getting Baked with Crystal makes you hungry? That seems to be the consensus. You should show up with snacks every time. Okay, so this is the mozzarella.
Okay.
You want to use as much or as little as that of that as you want. Are your hands clean enough?
No. They're all boy hands now.
Here, put your hand out.
No, like sprinkle. I'll tell you when to stop.
But I can't really spread it very well.
Oh, like that. Okay.
Yeah, here.
Thanks.
You want to kind of spread it evenly, and I have other cheese too, and there's more mozzarella there.
Yeah, I want some more mozzarella. That's the fun cheese. Whee!
This is 5 cheeses. Whoa.
Whoa, I know, I can tell because it's heavier.
That's because it all fell in your hand. But this has provolone, Asiago, Parmesan, Romano, Fontina, and mozzarella.
They all have fun names. They all sound
Italian.
like people.
That's what Italian sounds like.
Yeah, this is good. I'm happy.
Okay, do you want more of either cheese? You have a little bald spot here.
I think I might be okay. There's so much cheese inside this thing anyway.
Yes.
Okay. Mine's a little bit, when you look at the camera, mine's got more red showing through than yours, but I'm good. And then we have another layer of noodles.
No, that's it. That's the top.
Oh my gosh, this thing's like 10 pounds.
Yes, it's very heavy.
Okay.
So when we first put it in the oven, we're gonna put foil over it. But because it's gonna cook, you have to kind of make your foil tent over it, because if it sits on the cheese, when you take the foil off, all that cheese is gonna come off with it. So this is kind of a skill. You take this, but don't do anything with it yet. Don't do that. Nobody wants to hear that. Okay, so our pans have handles. You want to wrap it around one handle, Dan. And then just kind of make it tent up. You see how I kind of did that? So that it doesn't sit on the cheese. Did you blow at your foil?
Yes, I did. I made a tent.
Okay, but you have to wrap it around all the sides. It needs to be completely covered.
Do they have oven tape? Like tape that's meant for the oven, and you can like tape stuff down and stuff?
I don't know about that.
What, did you put your name on there?
No, I just put a little V on there so we know that's the vegetarian one.
Did I
Just
do
to
it
be
right?
sure. Yeah, I think you did. Okay, so I called my mom and I asked her because, again, loosely based on other recipes, they seem to be about half an hour to an hour. I'm gonna go with one that said 25 minutes with the foil, take the foil off, 5 minutes without the foil. She said she thinks it might be longer than that, so everything's cooked. We just have to warm the sauce and melt the cheese. So
Right.
I think 25 minutes plus 5 minutes should be good.
That sounds good. Now they're all protected from aliens with the foil.
That they are.
Yes, thank you, Funny Cat.
Okay, so we're just gonna put them in side by side. Generally speaking, in the oven, you don't want to have things too close to the outside or it'll burn, and you don't want to stack things because they don't cook evenly. So because we have two small pans, we put them in there side by side, and
I
it
didn't
should cook evenly.
Hear any beeping of timers?
You're right. Good call. The floor is a disaster.
A little bit. So now we have all this stuff here.
Joel says he put a dish on the cookie sheet to keep it from spilling in the oven. That's a brilliant idea. I didn't do that.
Let's do stuff with
What
this.
are you doing with
Can we make
noodles?
more food with this or something?
What do you want to do? There's no more filling or anything.
There's got to be like something we can do with them.
Like what? Oh! Why would you do that?
It was supposed to stick to your face like the cheese. Don't hit me with metal.
That's not metal.
It is.
I guess, yeah, but not
It's
really.
metal. You try to hit me with a metal object. I don't know what we do with these. I mean, these are so sticky. They're fun.
You can keep playing with them if that's what you want to do.
I love Crystal's shirt. What's this say? What's your shirt say this time?
I got my Double Dare shirt that I got at VidCon 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. I was trying to look for, I want baking themed shirts to wear on the show. There aren't really any good ones out there, so I think I need to make some baking themed shirts.
I think you can. Yours is going to be all full of sass.
Probably. Have you met me?
Name it, like, do you have an idea?
I'm not really sure. I need to give it some more thought, but I was trying to find anything, and things are very like girly, floofy, pink, love hearts stuff. That's not really me, so I need to.
Aggressive baking?
I'm an aggressive baker, so I need like I was thinking maybe let's bake shit. I thought that would make a good shirt. Maybe I can start making that like a slogan here, so then it'll be applicable, and then I can wear a shirt that says "Let's bake shit." I did find some that said that.
Let's do it now. Hey, Krista, what are you doing?
I'm baking shit. Let's bake shit.
Yeah. Where's your cup? Where's your mug?
My shut the fuck up cakes.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm not drinking anything.
Put something in there.
But I did see some that said that, but it was just the most generic, like heat press, white letters.
Stone Cold Steve Austin font.
Yes, yeah,
Boring.
basic font. I need something that's a little bit more my style. Fio said Etsy. Yes, I have looked on Etsy. There are a couple on there that I want. Crystal says I love. Oh, you have to hit yes because she said the S word. Oh, someone did it. It's okay. Crystal says I love a shirt that says "Let's bake shit." I think, yeah, Uncle Yukon says Crystal's a sledgehammer kind of girl, pretty much.
Like the old show from the 80s, Sledgehammer? Like that guy? Is that what you mean?
Like, I'm gonna hit you with things.
Like the show? Dan, see if the possible stick to the cabinet. When I turn to whip it over there, look at the white.
They're so white and clean and new.
The laugh is not worth the crime.
No, it would make me sad.
Right.
Kathy says I need a Cricut to make the shirts. Here's the thing, we were talking about this the other night.
You're too advanced for a Cricut.
I looked at the Cricut, but look, I worked for 4 years at a place where we made t-shirts, and Cricut works, don't get me wrong, that looks like it totally works, but I feel like I'm a level up from that in my skills, and for that price, I would rather just get a plotter and the program to be able to cut the stuff and a heat press.
I would just Teespring it. Like I do all my merch.
Yeah.
You put the design up there, they take care of it.
That's kind of the thing. Yeah, I kind of want more colors. I don't just want a basic font and lettering.
Noodle to the fridge. We can do that.
You can do that.
But I don't want to hit Jess's. Let's try to hit Jess's Christmas card.
What? Dan? Oh, you're so lucky that didn't slide behind the fridge.
Whose idea was that? Ban them. Whose idea was that?
Whose bad aim was it?
Whose bad idea was that? Oh no.
See if Mouse or Mooch will eat a noodle. Here's the thing, they're finally out of here. That Mooch definitely will. It's kind of unflavored. Mouse might.
Yeah, it's just sticky. It's just sticky, starchy things. So next week I'll come back with that other camera angle that we used to have and not this one.
Yeah, something a little bit better.
I can put it back right now.
Are we doing? Cat said goodbye noodles.
So what happens when? Are we done pretty much then?
We're done. We're waiting for it to cook. Nancy suggested lasagna roll-ups. The problem is we used all the filling. All we have are noodles and sauce, so we can't really make roll-ups.
Maybe the noodle.
Anything. Oh. Unflavored for you. Joel's making a much more intricate lasagna. He's cutting his veggies and mixing his cheeses now. Mine was much more basic than that.
We need a picture.
Yeah, I want to see a picture at least when it's done.
No,
I saw Uncle Yukon suggested 60s tie-dye shirts. Not really too into the tie-dye, but I was looking, if you see the logo that we used here in the corner this way.
You want 70s disco boogaloo.
I kind of like that style on a shirt. I think that's cute, and that's kind of what I was trying to do when I came up with that logo that I'd never finished, but we just slapped it on there. So I think I might like something like that. I need to kind of sit and think about it and play around with it, but there's definitely going to be some shirts coming soon because I can't find any that I want. I'm just going to make some.
Right.
Because that's
and then
what
Crystal
I do.
got COVID.
Did I?
Is that why we can't share lasagnas?
Because one of us had it and one of us didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Amanda said that she laughed so hard she went into an asthma attack when you hit me with the noodle, and that she continues to have asthma attacks because of our antics and has to do a breathing treatment, Dan. Are you listening? Oh, Christopher Friend says to check the aprons and kitchen towels at Blue Q. I can't get that to show. I actually have done that already. This is my kitchen towel. And I have more. I'll show you my Blue Q stuff. Come over here and dance like a monkey.
I don't know. I try to hit show, but it won't show. It says error. It says error again!
Well,
oh my gosh.
Ready, so.
Oh my gosh. Hi, everybody. I'm almost better. I feel better. Yesterday it was so nice to take everything off the walls and scrub the house and you guys know this, pull out the TV entertainment center and take all the wires apart and re-cable management everything. All the dust bunnies were gone and stuff. It felt really good.
This is one of my Blue Q oven mitts. And then I have this one. I super love them, but I'm scared to use them because all my oven mitts always get all stained and dirty because Dan uses them.
Right.
So I haven't actually used them yet, but I do have a couple of Blue Q items. I have a bunch of their socks too, a whole bunch of their socks.
All right, here we go. We're going to play a game. We're going to rock, paper, scissors. The loser stands over here. The loser stands over here to make sure that the winner throws the noodle at the fridge, but it doesn't go behind the fridge.
We're going to rock, paper, scissors
So we'll
for
rock,
that?
paper, scissors, and whoever loses has to stand here.
Okay, and have noodles thrown at them?
Well, no. The noodles are we're trying to hit Jess's Christmas card that she spent a lot of time and effort to send us.
Okay.
With the noodles.
If that's what you want to do.
Whoever loses at rock, paper, scissors has to stand here, while the winner gets to throw the noodle this way and protect.
Okay.
Okay.
I always win rock, paper, scissors.
All right, here you go.
Oh, I didn't do it on the 4th, and I yelled at you for that, huh?
Yep.
Oh, loser.
Yes, you are. All right, go stand by the fridge.
Hang on, there's a super chat from Jess T. T-shirt phrase idea: baking with gingers, big mess, all sass, tastes badass. I kind of like that.
Don't put a quarter in her machine. Don't get her all fired up.
Don't hit me in the face.
No.
You have so many noodles?
I gotta get it. It's like buckshot.
Please don't hit me with noodles.
I missed. That sounded like a baseball. It sounded like a baseball.
It felt like a baseball.
That might have been worse than pulling the football away from you. No. Oh, I caught it. I got it.
No,
Yeah, I caught it. I caught it. There's no noodle fight.
Come here.
No, you do not owe me a noodle.
Come here.
I have a noodle shield.
No, take it like a man.
Where?
Take it.
Not in the head. I'm concerned that the noodle hasn't broken yet. I made it. Okay. Oh no, I stepped on the noodle.
Did I get it in your ear? Oh my god, there's noodles everywhere.
No. Oh.
We're definitely not making roll-ups now.
Okay, this is all going in the trash. This is all going into the trash. Oh, I feel bad. And then we bought so much stuff. There's still a whole another batch.
We could make 2 more pans of noodles. No, we only have sauce and noodles more.
We were very concerned about if we were gonna have enough white stuff. What's the white stuff?
The ricotta?
The ricotta.
It didn't seem like it was enough, but once I mixed it with the egg and the spinach and the artichoke, it was plenty, for sure.
Real quick, what's the point of having these if you never ever are gonna use them? Do you have to hang them somewhere?
But the problem is if I hang them, then the text is upside down. So now I'm just stuck of like, what do I do? Do I use them? I don't know. Husky Tail said instead of slap boxing, it's slap baking. Misty Fan Jen said, is Dan noodle whipped?
Is that what noodle is?
Maybe.
Okay, so away with the onions. Oh, I spilled onions.
Chris with the super chat, I think you guys just killed my wife, but it's all good. This is quality programming. I'm sorry, Amanda, I promise. Didn't your mom say no playing with food? No, my mom said microwave meatloaf, so here we are, hitting each other with noodles. It's not the first time and won't be the last.
All right, 15 minutes. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
My Life's Wicked Adventures peed their pants laughing.
Ooh.
You're right, PJ. You cannot script this kind of stuff. This is what happens when we're not like... I feel like the baking show is a lot more the real us of like messing around and being silly, where Dantix is like, Dan's on camera and doing things, and I'm off camera like trying to juggle all the things. I don't have to juggle anything here, so I can slap Dan with a noodle.
I don't want to be the big head anymore.
You're always the
Get
big
closer
head.
to the camera.
No, I don't want to be the big head.
Okay, what can we do in the meantime? Can I toss all this away? Oh no, that's still stuff. You didn't even finish it?
No, I asked you if you wanted more and you said no.
I feel if you just put the stuff on the ground, it's easier.
Please don't put the stuff on the ground. Oh my god, the floor is a disaster.
No, I got this.
Some mess in here.
Why is there a Sharpie?
Because I put a little V on mine, so I knew it was the vegetarian one.
2021. New Year was fun. Our New Year stream was fun.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun with that.
We didn't go to bed at like 3 in the morning.
Yeah, it took a while to get everything all cleaned up and
Wind down.
get enough put away that we had, so we're gonna make it faster. Ooh, you want some spinach juice? I'll give you $5 if you drink the spinach juice.
Show me the $5.
I'll give a shot glass of spinach juice. I won't make you show me the $5. Watch your fingers. I don't know how else to get it in here.
That's so gross.
No, it's just liquid. You like your shots filled to the top, right?
No, just that one time. Oh no.
It's good for you. I think it's a superfood.
Stop. I can't drink that. Crystal, I don't like that.
$5.
Crystal, I don't like that.
Will you do it? Will you do it? Look, chug. No, don't do it. It'll be gross.
I can't.
Funny Cattle super chat $2. But only if you drink it all. Steve with the super chat. Oh, the gifts shall be glorious. Come on, take a shot. You can do it.
Oh look, Hillary wants to know what we're making next week.
I don't know yet.
I don't know what I'm doing after the live stream. I will say that Twilight Zone's on behind us over here. Isn't that like making
Are you
happy?
trying to distract from the spinach juice?
Oh man, guys, do I really? I don't.
Melissa Jensen says you'll be cool if you do it.
If Popeye hops into the chat, drink. What am I? JJ says drink. Who are you? No, what? No.
People coming out of the woodwork to try to get you to drink it. Come on.
What does Elisa say? 10, 20 max. What? Drink, Dan. It'll cure your sickness. What?
It's a superfood. Spinach is superfood, right?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Whew.
I don't know.
Steve pointed out you can't taste it anyway. I don't know. Only one of us had a positive test, so.
It's not.
Are you psyching yourself up?
Oh. Come on, Dan. Content. No, Jess. What does Jess have to say?
She said do it.
No,
right
she said don't. It's misspelled. Don't do it. Don't do it. Dan, you got this, bro. Do it for the vlog. Ew, don't do it, Misty fan. Talk me off the ledge.
No.
I don't have to do it. No. No, don't give in. Greg says
don't do it.
See, Greg is like super smart, so he says don't give in. Don't drink
Helen
it.
said if you've done the Vegemite, you can do this. That's a very valid point. And your taste is off right now.
What do you know? You're like on the other side of the world.
Channel your inner Popeye.
All right, you punch me in the eye.
Okay.
Wait, I'm just kidding. I gotta watch out. She'll cock up and let me have it. Go Popeye.
You're lucky I let you finish that
Your
sentence
fans
without
demand
feeling
it. All right, okay. Don't do it. Oh no, no, drink. What you want to do?
There's way more do-its than don't do-its. Look, it's like you're at Jamba Juice and you got that extra shot of stuff, and it's like wheatgrass.
Like
and,
$6.
Yeah, that's a $6 shot.
Amanda says, Dan, do it all caps. How do you beat all caps? Over the ledge, Dan. Over the ledge.
Funny Cat has a point. It could be your new favorite drink. What if you love it and I have to save that so you can have it in your fruit smoothie tomorrow morning? Look, you have fruit smoothies all the time. It's just like a fruit smoothie, but it's green and spinachy. Don't smell it.
It smells like Popeye's armpit. When he puts those cans of spinach in a headlock. Oh no, this is gross.
Oh, super chat from Steve with Drink It. That's $6.99 in Canadian dollars plus $5 in American dollars from me.
Great, a quarter. $5.25, nice. I didn't see your $5.
Husky Tail's got $2 on it. Do it. Sorry, just said.
Do it for the Dan team. Come on, Dan, be a big boy.
The people saying don't drink it are definitely being drowned out by everyone else.
Down it. How much time do I have left on the timer?
10 minutes. Are you going to milk it that long?
Oh, no, I can't milk it that long. Mooch would drink it. You know what? You got a point, Uncle Yukon. It's closer to my lips. Oh, look how green it is. Why don't you do it?
Because I challenged you to do it.
All right, here we go. Cheers to... I mean, it's like Slimer.
It's strained. It went through a strainer. It shouldn't even be chunky.
It tastes like the yard.
You didn't taste it yet.
Or it smells like the yard.
Open your throat and pour it down. Don't think about it.
There's a chunk.
Should I save the rest for your fruit smoothie tomorrow?
Oh!
How's the aftertaste?
I can't really taste too much. Like, my taste is barely coming back. But whatever density or of liquid that was in there was... It felt like it feels in my mouth what I would... describe reading out the grass would taste like. You know what?
What happened? Oh yeah, you found banana almond milk.
if you're gonna make me gag, I'm making you gag.
Are you gonna drink it right out of the container? You're only allowed to do that because I don't drink any of that.
Oh, where's that beer?
Ew, your stomach's gonna hate you.
Oh, yes, thank you. Get paid from Crystal.
Let me see if I even have any cash.
I'll get that $5. Oh, look, nothing happened to my Jesus physique. No Popeye muscles or anything. Oh, that's so sad. I look like a... Oh!
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, $5 for you. There you go.
Wait a minute, that's the money I just gave you last night in my wallet. When you were talking about me having money and I gave this to you. That's my $5 already. Where's the new $5?
You earned it back. That's
Where's
the
the
only
new $5?
$5
That's my $5. I did it for free. That was my $5.
You now have it in your pocket instead of in my pocket.
That's where it was at last night before I gave it to you.
Well, you'll appreciate it when you have 5 cheeseburgers. Super chat from Funny Cat. Go Dan go, you gotta. From Jess T, you did it. As promised, a $5 donation for drinking it.
Thank you.
PJ and Fan Vlogs. Come on, Dan, you're a content creator. This is your job. Don't you make food review videos? Can we get a review on the spinach juice?
Oh, well, 4 out of 5. It was spinach juice.
Yeah, would you drink it again?
Yeah, I would drink it again. Yeah, 4 out of 5.
Jim says the banana milk followed by the beer chug was way more gross than the spinach juice.
Oh, I don't know. I felt good. It felt good afterwards to have that combo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The beer and the fake milk aren't fighting in your stomach? Because that's all I imagine.
I thought 2020 was a crazy year, man. I'm 2 days into this year and I'm drinking
Spinach juice? Spinach juice?
Spinach shooters. Oh my gosh.
You can make this a whole sideshow. Dan tries.
So far, all I've tried is to gain weight and food reviews.
How many hawks do you give the spinach juice?
4 out of 5 hawks.
4
out of 5 hawks. I recommend, if you like spinach juice, I recommend the spinach
If you
juice.
like spinach juice.
Yeah.
It'd probably be nice and healthy in our smoothies, but then the whole thing would be green.
Oh, man. Me and green stuff don't get along too well, but this is good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We'll see how you feel later with the almond milk and the beer and the spinach juice and lasagna and garlic bread in your stomach.
They could have chose anything for Popeye to, like, Hulk out on. Oh, somebody likes spinach juice. Kind of reminds me, like, when I was 8 years old, I had these... My first time I ever met anybody, like, not from my side of the country. It was a family that lived across the street from us from Connecticut. And Keith used to drink the pickle juice out of the huge pickle jar.
Oh, my friend Terry's sister used to drink pickle juice.
I'm like, you're a freak, bro. You're a freak.
Andrew says, love your shot glass. We have Happy Bunny shot glasses. This one says, you suck and that's sad.
I had a NASA shot glass when I worked at NASA.
But you broke it.
But I broke it. I was so sad. That was sad, because I only have a few things from when I worked at NASA. I have a monkey with the astronaut suit on it from Blake. Not a live one. A stuffed monkey.
You didn't get a live monkey when you worked there?
No. And then I had that shot glass. And that shot glass broke. I'm sad.
You broke
and then now everybody has NASA stuff.
Now you know how I feel when you break all my stuff.
Whew. You ever heard of a pickleback? Only when we went to Jason's wedding in Chicago, the DJ guy there was down for the picklebacks. And I got the DJ guy... Oh, does Jason not know? Yeah, the DJ guy and I were taking shots, the one that Jason paid money to hire. And then we went to the bar and we had picklebacks.
Huh.
Yeah.
What is a pickleback?
It's like a shot of whatever you're drinking or whatever, or a beer chaser, and then a shot of like pickle juice. But I think maybe they didn't have pickle, so it was the jalapeno juice. like the bartender goes in the back and takes one of those and then like pours you up into that. And that's and then you drink it with the drink. It was fun, but you know, it was like super far into the night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey Jess, I was trying to gross you out with my banana drink. Did it work? I missed it.
I didn't see him say anything.
Christopher with the Mark Summers, $2 super chat for completing the physical challenge. Thank you.
Good job, Dan.
I did.
Next, I'll climb up the giant nose and pull out the booger flag.
Whew. Yes. Yes, it was always running up the backward slide that looked the funnest, and then jumping into the ball pit of stuff by grabbing those flags.
Yeah.
Running through the ear, too, when they had the ear that you'd have to run through. That would look cool.
I just remember the nose. Someone said Tails made an appearance.
Yes, Tails has made an appearance over here. All right, so how much more time do we have to kill? We were ready to kill 45 minutes. How much time did you put in there before?
We have 4 minutes until we take the foil off.
Okay.
And then it goes for 5 more minutes with the foil off, and then we'll have to kind of gauge it and see how the cheese looks at that point, if it looks crispy and not burned, or if we need a few more minutes. But in theory, we have like 10 more minutes, and then it has to sit. That's the important thing. If you cut your lasagna right away, it's going to be soupy lasagna. You have to let it sit. A lot of the recipes said 15 minutes, so we let it chill for 15 minutes, and then like the last 5, we can put some garlic bread in the oven.
That's true. Jess says, "Yeah, that was barf emoji." What did I say yesterday when I bought it? Oh, because I had a choice between the chocolate milk and the banana milk.
Yes. And
I really wanted the chocolate milk because I was like, I want to chug chocolate milk. And then the banana milk was there, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get this because Jess is gonna gag when I show her I show her the picture. So I made sure to grab that one. I'm like, yes. I think it's going to be longer than 5.
Nancy
I
with
agree,
the super
Steve.
chat sent you 2
Nancy.
kinds of my favorite mustards. She get them next
Yes!
Wednesday. Awesome.
Yes!
She says, make more pretzels. Hope you like them. Hope it's 5 hots. We will definitely be making more pretzels.
We're gonna. Oh, but the pretzels take so long. I want to try to make them in between you making something else, so we can make them next week.
That's fine. No,
we ate all the
I
pretzels.
want to make them when Blake's here because I want Blake to try them. And I forgot I have everything bagel seasoning that we should have put on top that would have been delicious.
What the heck? Where is Blake? Where is my child that I birthed?
Not here.
Where is he? I ain't seen Blake in a minute.
Dude, it's seriously been like 3 weeks since he's been able to come over here. Oh.
You still gotta owe a pet Tails for me. Where's Tails at? Mr. Tails!
Was that a sentence?
I owe pets to Tails.
I don't know where Tails went.
He's here.
Funny Cat says, you earned like $20 for that. You should buy yourself something nice.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
a
see
stomach
later.
pump?
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, when I'm getting stomach pumped like Little Kim in 3 hours, I'm not gonna be enjoying that at all.
Probably not.
No, it was fine. It was fine. There's Mr. Tails.
I don't know if he likes being held on his side.
He's chilling.
Yeah?
He's chilling, everybody. Mr. Tails. You may bring the taco truck over here for a minute?
Yeah. The cats really
Mouse.
love the taco truck. There's pretty much always somebody in it. Is he in it right now? Be careful because the bottom...
I was trying to pick him up with a minute.
No.
Call him. He likes you.
Topo, come here. He's mad because you kicked him out of it to move it across the house. You have to move from there because I'm going to need to be in the oven in a minute. No, what did I just say?
But that's the only place you can see it on the camera.
Right, but in literally a minute and 20 seconds, I need to open the oven.
In the industry, we call that a workaround.
All right.
Yeah. Go get it, Mr. Tails.
I feel really bad that Amanda actually had to go get a breathing treatment because she was laughing so hard.
Sorry. Not sorry.
I have asthma too. I have exercise-induced asthma, so like when I do things, if I
Is that why you don't do shit?
That's why I don't do shit. That's why I like to sit on the couch, bake things, kind of relax a little bit.
It's weird because of all the crap you talk, you'd think you'd get short breath.
No, I'm good with that. But if I laugh a lot real hard, I can start to be short of breath like that. So I feel your pain. I'm sorry. Although, way to go. We made you laugh so hard you had an asthma attack.
I don't know. That might get us in trouble. I'll have to take down the stream.
Hyla the Husky says, awesome job, man. Balls for sure.
Yes. No, it was okay.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah,
All right.
It wasn't as bad as you thought it was going to be?
No. So what do? Can we pour the rest of that jar of spaghetti sauce into there, close it up, take it back to the store? Oh my gosh, never mind. I got a better bit. So yesterday,
jeez.
Crystal ran into 10-cent nuts.
Why are you making such a
And
big
she
deal out of
tried
the
to buy
10-cent nut?
like an embarrassingly amount of 10-cent nuts.
Look,
Like, where are they?
You guys know if you eat nuts of any sort, nuts are expensive. Peanuts, almonds, pistachios, it doesn't matter. They are expensive. Tell me this size jar would not be at least $5. 10 cents. And they're not even expired. They don't expire until next January.
Hold on. What's in there?
What's in there?
What's in it?
Peanuts, almonds, and pistachios.
Okay.
Was I right?
You're right. But like there's stacks of 10-cent
Wait,
nuts.
I got 2 of those.
Because
and you wanted bold habanero barbecue almonds, so I got 2 of those. And then I got regular almonds too that I hid from you.
There's more 10-cent nuts.
They were 10 cents and they're not even expired. There's a cat in here again.
It's cashews. I know some of these are expensive. But Chris,
Really
here's the thing.
expensive.
There was like 30 of them, and Crystal was trying to buy all of them, and it's like you do not have anywhere
They're
to put
good
these
for
nuts.
a whole year
You
still.
have-
They were 10 cents.
You have no room for any more nuts.
10 cents.
No room for nuts.
We should have gotten way more is what I think.
Joel's posting some pics to the Facebook group of him making lasagna.
Awesome, I will go
Do we
check
have to
that.
approve it?
No, it'll be there.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh, let's stop.
What was worse, Vegemite or the shot? It's hard because I couldn't taste the shot too much. Like it was mental. That's all it was. Like that's all it needed to be. But the Vegemite,
That's warm.
I don't know. It's a tie. It's a tie. Sorry, Helen. It's a tie. Did you know that cashews come from a fruit? Shut up. What fruit? I get the cashew fruit.
From quiche?
From
They come from quiche?
Oh, shut up. Was that on camera or was that not on
Oh, that was very much on camera, Dan.
Oh, man.
For all to see.
I'm excited.
Alright,
So habanero barbecue nuts for 10 cents. I'm in.
Oh, now you like the 10-cent nuts. So I'm just going to rotate these since I do have 2 in there. That way the part that was closest to the outside is now no longer closest to the outside. I took the foil off. I'm gonna try 5 more minutes and we'll see what it looks like at that point. I feel like you have way more sauce on your top layer and it looks more juicy. And I have more cheese.
Oh wait, I got this oven cam. Oh, we didn't show it on the oven
No,
cam.
not inside the oven.
Oh yeah, I don't have an inside the oven cam. Angie with the joke. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but that's the good job. Good job. PJ, our van.
Which one? That the only nut I need is Dan?
What the? Were you drinking?
No,
That is not at all how we roll on this channel.
That is how we roll.
PJ and Fan Vlogs, our van is stuck in the driveway. Dan, can you come get us out of the snow for us? Why are you guys all hanging out in your van in your driveway?
Why do you think Dan knows how to get anything out of snow? Did we not already talk about how we don't get snow? We don't know what to do.
Call Jamie.
Dan almost got his Jeep stuck in the snow last year when we got snow and talked about how he was going to call me and my Honda Civic to come get him out of there somehow. I don't know what he thought I was going to do in a Honda Civic. I don't know.
Wow, that was a private moment.
Huh?
That was a private moment.
You getting stuck in the snow?
No, it was on my vlog.
Right?
It was in the vlog.
No, you don't have private moments. Everything you do is on camera.
That's true.
Pretty much.
That's true. So how much longer? I forgot. Did you say you put it in for?
I put it in for 5 minutes and we'll see how it looks because I want it to be a little bit crispy on top.
Okay.
And then
What are we gonna do with this extra jar of tomatoes paste?
we're gonna save it and make spaghetti one day. This one's still sealed, so there's no rush. This can just go in the cabinet.
What are you gonna do with the rest of this green liquid that's still sitting here? Can we dye an egg with it?
Dye an egg with it?
Yeah. Can we roll an egg in it?
It might work.
You should take a shot of it now.
Oh no.
Let's do it. Who wants to see Crystal take a shot?
No.
It goes both ways. Watch this. Watch this, Crystal. Crystal wants to take a shot of the green stuff.
No, I don't.
No?
No.
I did get proper tires on my Jeep this time. I got new tires on my Jeep like 2 months ago or so. I don't know time. What is time?
Right. Who knows anymore?
I did get some all-weather tires. I got some nice all-weather tires.
Even though we only have one weather out here.
Oh. Yes.
Super chat from Curly Productions.
Hi.
As promised, I forgot my password. That's what took me so long for your drinking reward.
Oh,
thank you. Appreciate
thank you so
it.
much. I kind of already forgot about it. So. But thank you. I do appreciate it. And who wants to see Crystal do it? Yes. 4-wheel
Not
drive
me.
helps a lot in the snow. Mine didn't. I just hit the gas, and my front-wheel drive just made me go off the road more. Yeah, just enough for my heart to go like, oh my gosh. And then it gripped and it went, and then I did not go off the road anymore, even though I have a Jeep.
Do you remember like a month after you got your Jeep when you drove on your first dirt road and you were like, I'm gonna get my car dirty, and you were all scared even though you have a Jeep?
No, I remember that I got home with my Jeep, and by the time I got home, I had a half a tank left because it gets 2 miles to the gallon.
Yeah.
And Jess says, if you wanted a better gas mileage, you should have got an F-word Prius. And I'm like, yeah. That's what I remember when I got
That's
my
why I
Jeep.
got a Honda Civic, because sometimes I get 40 miles to the gallon.
I'm like, that's kind of a shirt.
Yeah. I've literally gone 40 miles to the gallon on a trip before.
Dream big, and if you want to get better gas mileage, get an F-word Prius.
Yes.
Oh, nobody wants to make you drink. Oh my gosh.
Well, a couple people did, but
Oh, look how girly, like, look how much they love you.
yeah.
It took a lot to get here. I know you get to come in with sugar and spice and everything.
Oh, I've
nice.
never been sugar, spice, or anything nice.
You said it. I'm clipping that for court.
Oh, yeah. Jess says that's a Jeep thing for sure. We want it dirty, but it's also going to be taken care of. Oh.
Look at you. Okay, so here's the deal with Jess, and I'm sorry I'm telling this, Jess. So Jess has this multi-pass, and on there it's unlimited car washes. And it's like anytime we go from like, her town's like, what, like 10 feet?
Right.
So when we go from one end to
From east
another,
to
it's
west.
like, gonna pull in here. She rolls down her window, and they're like, oh, Mrs. Hatch, bloop. And she goes and gets a car wash all the time.
That's pretty handy.
She's always washing
I should do
thing.
that because the neighbor's sprinklers blow, like, we're downwind of the neighbor's yard sprinklers that blow into my car, and it's always dirty,
Right.
and everybody at work always says that I need to have you clean my car. Nobody ever tells me to clean my own car. There's some sexism for you. Nobody ever says you need to wash your car. They say, you need to get Dan to go wash your car for you all the time.
So clean your own car. Look, we'll do a live stream. It'll call "Getting Clean with Crystal," and we'll watch you clean your car.
No one wants to watch me clean my
There's a method to it.
car. White t-shirt?
What? All right,
No.
that was all you. Okay,
No.
I'm in.
I thought that's where you were going with it.
I've been looking at Dodge Durangos. We looked a
Nice.
lot at cars and stuff like that. All cars are pretty good these days. All cars, but if you don't get a Jeep, then you gotta get a Jeep.
I'm a little sad with the Honda Civic because it has no personality.
Your car's got some zip though.
It does. It's got some power.
And it looks like everybody else's car. So I'm always
Everybody
like, is that
else's.
Crystal? Nope, that's some other girl.
Nope, I don't even
is
have
that
a
some
sticker
Crystal?
on it yet or
No.
anything. I'm not like
That's
attached
some other Fast
to
and
it.
the Furious guy. Is that Crystal? Nope, that's Ja Rule.
No.
Nope.
No. It's just boring. But it gets 40 miles to the gallon sometimes. So there's that. It's a big difference from what you get.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay, check number 2. Are you taking it out or no?
No, yours is starting to drip.
I see smoke coming out of there.
Because yours is starting to drip. But they didn't put a cookie sheet down there like Joel said to do.
Why don't you listen to Joel?
Huh?
Why aren't you listening to Joel?
I don't know. Because I hate myself. I want to clean spaghetti sauce off the oven later. I think I'm going to go a little bit more. It's all melty, but I want it a little crispier.
What about any of you all that are... Actually, just don't forget to set a timer again.
Thanks.
What about all you guys that are making it? What's going on with that?
It all went in the oven after ours did, I think.
Kathy, where are you guys at on your stuff? I wonder if I can find Joel's post, but it probably comes to your phone more so than mine. I don't get that.
Yes. I don't see that he's posted it yet.
Nope.
Oh, here it is. Yes. It just didn't... It told me there was a post, but he didn't tell me it was
See if
from
I
him.
can bring up this camera and you can put it in front of the camera.
In front of the camera?
Yes.
Like that?
No, this like this up here.
But then I have to do this. Alright, so it looks like there's his ricotta
Just angle it. There you go.
and spinach and mushrooms. And... I don't know what that is. I think that's meat. That's probably why I didn't know what it was. And construction. Alright, so you did the layer. Oh, you've got like real cheese. Oh no, that's your ricotta. You just did it like it says on the thing. I spread it evenly, but it does say just to do blobs like that because there's cheese and it'll melt out. And the mushroom and the olives. Olives would have been good. I should have gotten olives. That looks really good. I want to see what it looks like when it's done. Kathy says 5 more minutes. Dan said he did 25 plus 10. Yeah, I'm going 5 more for it because it's melted. It looks cooked, but I want it just a little crispier on top. Joel didn't pre-cook his pasta, so it's going to take a little bit longer. Ground chicken, that was the meat that he used.
Ground chicken?
Oh yeah, thanks Chris, good looking out. If you guys haven't already and you like what you're seeing, please hit that thumbs up button. I see there's 95 people here and we are now at 72 likes. So if you like what you're seeing, hit the thumbs up, it does help the channel. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, all that good stuff. We're pretty funny sometimes, and we'll show you how to make food. Today it's I guess it's kind of baking because it's going in the oven. Usually it's sweet stuff. Today it's lasagna. I'm really hungry.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, we didn't like plan this very well as far as like, oh yeah, we're making food later. But
You know what it is? It is hot in here.
it's not hot in here.
It's hot in here. I'm
No,
gonna stick my head up.
that's your heat flashes.
Yeah, I'm having Danapause.
Are you? Did you just leave? Your cat's over here eating a noodle in the hallway.
What are you doing, Mouse?
Oh, I wish there was a camera to show that. There's a lasagna noodle just stuck to the ground because it's all sticky, and he's been over there chomping on
there's
it.
one.
Did he take a bite out the corner? He's sniffing the ground. He wants to know where you took his noodle away to.
Sorry, bro. There's some snacks we can put. There's some snacks we can put on here for you.
Nope. He feels offended because you took his noodle.
And Dan does spinach shots. Subscribe, right?
Sometimes there's spinach shots.
It's on top
look,
there.
Tail's inside.
This tail's inside?
He is inside. There's always someone in the taco truck. They really love the taco truck.
They really love the taco truck. Here, I can
Helps.
bend it down a little bit more.
There you go.
There's the taco truck. Hey, let's throw some catnip around. Why not? We still have 2 minutes.
I think it's dangerous.
It does get dangerous, but you know, that's how we do.
It landed on his
It did land on his nose. Jasmine says, hey, what's up?
Hey. Coco. You want some of this?
He's down.
Really likes the
Other cats wake up. Who likes the thing? Oh,
Other
Mooch.
cats wake
But Mooch
up.
is sleeping. Mooch.
Look at Rizzo.
Oh, Mooch is sleeping with his toy. Mooch.
With the banana?
No, he's got one of his red balls. Hi, Mooch. Mooch is purring, but he's sleeping. I got him.
Oh, did you wake him up?
Yeah, he's sleeping. Wake up, Mooch.
Topo's scratching now on the catnip.
Wake up, Mooch. Look, I got a present for you.
No, they're gonna fight.
Whack him.
Why would you do that?
Mooch is still half asleep.
But he smells the nip and he's going for it.
Yeah, but he's still half asleep. I gotta wash my cat hands. Oh my gosh, now there's a line. Can we open up another register here, please? This crystal won't get out of the way.
Yes, Mooch is the cool grump looking one. Mooch always has grumpy
Yes.
face. His little chin jutting out.
Thank you so much, Auntie Ange, for the El Gato fish truck.
Yeah, it's kind of the best thing ever.
At night, I set up a camera right here into the kitchen, and I put all the cat toys in it, and it's like one of our security cameras. And in the morning, I wake up and I watch all the footage back, and they're always messing around.
Yeah, I think that's probably good.
Yeah?
You tell me, come look.
Pull them out and let's see. Yeah, that probably looks good. I'm gonna do oven cam.
Okay. Yours looks really oily.
Oh yeah, Jess, I love my Jeep. I just said that today in the car too. I'm like, I love my car.
You didn't say I love my car. You said I love my Jeep. I love my Jeep. You Jeep people always have to mention that it's a Jeep. What do you think? Don't touch it. It's hot.
Which one's mine?
That one's yours.
Oh, it's just like, look at that soup.
Yeah, it's a little oily.
Can I suck it up real quick?
Yeah. If you want. Whoa, whoa. No. You don't want to flatten the whole thing.
That's the part. Yours looks really good. Yours looks
Thanks.
not white cooked in the middle, but I'm sure that's a lie.
Do you think I should put it in a little more so the cheese is more melty?
Mine's not that hot.
No?
Mine's not that hot. I should be hurting myself if I put my finger in it.
Do you want to put it in a little more then?
I think so.
Like 5 more minutes?
At least, yeah. I kind
Well,
of.
also, she thought she did an hour.
I thought you
were
guys
doing it for an hour.
To me, that's dense enough that it looks like that should be in there for a long time.
But everything's already cooked. We're
But
just
like,
warming it.
here's my logic. Like, I put French fries in there for like 25 minutes, right? And that looks like that's like 3 or 4 French fries,
Okay,
like tall.
I'll give you that.
So I think it needs to go back in there like way more.
Like 10 more minutes?
Yeah.
Should
No,
we do
let's check.
increments of 5?
Let's keep checking 5. But I still think it needs more cooking. I should not be able to stick my finger and penetrate down like that
Probably.
and have it be like barely warm.
Valid point.
Yes, it reminds me of it reminds me of like mushy stuff. Oh, we love Aldi, and I know you guys love Aldi too. But we got their pizza from there, and it was the boringest crust ever.
Oh yeah, like the big full-size pizza.
Yeah.
Those little snacky cheap ones were good on clearance, but yeah, their big pizza, it was alright. Joel says he goes for an hour because he didn't cook his noodles first, though. He didn't boil them first.
Right.
So if you have no-bake noodles, maybe it's different. Adrian says it needs like 25 minutes. It did 25 plus 10 already.
Right.
So, yeah, we'll go a little bit longer.
We'll go a little bit longer. Yes.
Funny Cat says, total proper kitchen technique. Jam finger in middle of lasagna. That's why we have 2 different lasagnas.
Uh-huh. I was able to do whatever I wanted with my lasagna. If it was just Crystal lasagna, I wouldn't dare stick my finger in it like that. But since it's my lasagna or Danzania, so lasagna is not the easiest word to spell. I'm just gonna tell you that right now. I was spelling it Lazana, lasagna, A-N-Y-A, and lasagna.
You had it with a Z and a Y.
I had a Z in there because it was Laz, like lazy, Laz on A-N-Y-A, yeah, Lasagna.
You have no concept of like root languages or
Look,
anything.
let me just, who's here, 93. I'm telling all of you at home, there's no Z in lasagna. There's a Z in risotto.
There's no Y in it either. Risotto? You mean risotto?
There's no Z in lasagna. There's a Z in pizza.
There's 2 of them.
No Z in lasagna. It's an S. It's stupid. S for stupid. I get it. S makes stupid. Z doesn't make stupid. Why does S for stupid have to be an S, not a Z? There's no Z in lasagna.
Jim suggests the rising crust pizzas from Aldi
Jim.
and add some spices. I didn't remember, it wasn't the Aldi one, but we got some pizza from somewhere that was like unflavored looking on the cheese one, and I added a bunch of Italian seasoning and it tasted so much better.
Yeah, that does help. Otherwise,
I
mean, I'm fine with the pizza. It was plenty of pizza. It just had boring crust. Also, Jim, brother, there's no Z in lasagna. I don't get it.
It's an Italian word.
So is pizza.
Well, it's different.
There's a Z in pizza.
That's different. Lasagna.
Please tell me somebody out there spells lasagna with a Z. Please.
No.
Please, anybody. Please.
I don't know if this is pronounced Fio or Fio. I can't figure it out. I'm going to go Fio.
I'm going with Fio.
I used your recipe earlier minus the artichoke. I did 35 minutes, 5 without foil, and 5 with the temp bumped up to bubble the cheese. Yeah, like I said, we just kind of wing it every year, and once it goes in the oven, my mom figures it out, so yeah, we're winging it. I warned you guys when I posted the recipe that I don't use a recipe, and I just kind of mash my things together and put it in the oven, so it's gonna be good. It's lasagna. It's like pizza. You can't really screw it up. I don't know if he wants to be on the top bunk.
Yeah, look at him go. Get it, Tails.
We're just still inside it, lounging.
Get it, old man Tails. A snack too? Luke's like, heck yeah, I want a snack.
You even have to move?
No.
Oh, look who else wants a snack.
He's a Kira. Like, it's just out of control. He's a Kira. Throw him his food in the corner, distract him while you pet the other cats, keep him occupied all the time. Like, Mouse always needs a crayon and a coloring book.
Yes.
Always.
You have to bring snacks and toys anytime
You
he's
can get him
around.
to sit up. You can get him to sit up with the snack only. He looks like a seal.
Good. Almost. There you go. Good boy.
I think Mr. Oh, 2 snacks for 3 cats.
Do you have another snack?
I have more snacks. I do. Yeah, but see how he's gonna go and steal someone else's snacks?
He's always
you
trying
have to
to
snack
steal
in the corner.
I need to go
Go
bring
in
some
there.
to Kitty because she can see what's happening.
See,
but she won't
I
come
set
out.
him in there to go find the snacks. So that buys me a minute. Cat snack time. Dan snack time too. I would much more rather eat a catnip flavored snack
Ew.
than a shot of that other stuff.
So taste one, rate it, and tell us which was worse, the spinach juice or the catnip flavored Temptation.
Are you serious? You had to. Don't mind what you say that out loud.
Because that's what I'm here for. I'm the instigator.
When do you get to taste something?
No, that's not my shtick. Don't you know you do food reviews?
What?
You're never gonna live that down.
Shut up. No, okay, hold on. Okay, if I eat this catnip flavored cat treat, you have to eat a spoonful of banana quick.
Of dry banana quick?
Yeah.
No, that's like cinnamon challenge. I'm gonna inhale it into my lungs, and then I'm gonna get pneumonia.
Oh yeah? It's your weak little ginger ones? You got this.
And then you're gonna feel bad. I feel like we should put foil over it again because it feels like it's.
I feel like you should probably put foil over again as well.
It's getting crispy though.
I think you should put foil on.
Yeah.
The
what
foil.
are we even doing?
Will foil
Why
make
are we
it?
showing people how to make lasagna? We clearly don't know how to make lasagna.
This is like a calculated crash landing.
Is that what we're calling it?
Right? Didn't we watch like an hour-long like compilation of car accident videos? Like, why would you want to watch that? But we did. So here we go. Please don't pull that tray out too much more because I feel like it's gonna fall over.
Is that what you feel like?
Yeah.
Okay, I should probably pull this out to do this so I don't have a catastrophe. Yeah, it's crispy on the edges.
So what's that mean?
It means we're gonna cover it with foil so it doesn't get so crispy. Because then it's like trapping the moisture inside of it and it doesn't allow it to get so crunchy. It is looking really good though.
But I'm sorry, and foil wrap makes it crispy.
Huh?
Foil wrap gets it crispy?
No, it keeps it from getting so crispy because the heat's not going directly on it and it's like trapping moisture.
Oh, gotcha. And then we got, okay, it'll cook the middle more, where it's mush.
Yeah. But I think I mashed my foil onto my cheese just now. I don't know. Look, once a year, We should really do this more often and perfect this. This is why I like to stick to recipes I know how to make.
Hooray. I bet it smells good in your kitchen. We can't smell anything still.
I bet it does too. I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I don't really smell much of anything. I have a little bit of smell. I have a tiny bit of taste, like a little bit. But nope, when I smell, nothing. Unflavored for me. And that still goes back to my argument of, are we really tasting the food in our heads a little bit, or do we just think we know what it tastes like? I don't want to eat that. We need smell-a-chem.
But the masses want you to.
They don't. Nobody. We're past that bit. That bit didn't take off. We're past it.
Oh, yeah?
On to the next one. Practice makes perfect. Oh, Joel. You're so nice.
It's still good, I promise. I eat it once a year every year, and it's always good. I always like it better when it's leftover, because it kind of coagulates a little bit more, and it's a little less, like, running off all over the place.
Hillary said I made lasagna in the crock pot before. I watched Jess do it. After she made it, she took it out and put it in the oven and, like, crisped it up.
You just pull that crock pot inside part out?
I don't recall.
I would imagine, because
You're
not shoveling it out of there.
Maybe so?
Yeah?
I think maybe. Oh, there's a bunch of cat snacks here. Tails, you want a snack?
One. Topo's inside the...
Topo's in there, like, bashing around.
What's he doing?
What's he doing? Is he being crazy? Can you turn it a little bit, like, slowly, or not really?
Yeah, he's scratching up the inside. No, he's freaking out. What are you doing? Hey! Yeah, there's scratches on the inside. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, but he's scratching up the inside.
There's a small round pan that goes inside the Instant Pot. Right, it looked like one of those lock ones. What are those ones called? Springform?
I have one of those. Not for the size.
It looked kind of like that. So that was the bet.
Okay, you said she made it in the crock pot.
Right.
You meant Instapot?
Instapot. And then she took it out and then she put it into the oven.
Got it.
Oh, look at him. He's been in there a lot because he's really big and he fits inside the taco truck.
Yeah, this thing's much bigger than normal cat scratching houses and things.
Yes.
He wanted you to make with a snack.
He did.
There you go. Aww.
What?
Rizzo's sitting in the hallway like
and then it starts again, and now it starts all over, and they all have to have their snacks again, and they all have to eat their stuffs fairly. You got it, Mr. Tails? Mr. Tails always gets extra because he's a retired cat. He's at the age where he doesn't have to do anything he doesn't want to do anymore. Unlike Mouse, where I'll run him around the house and make him do things and sit and beg. Mr. Tails gets to just kind of coast through life. Oh man, Tails. What's going on down there? The old people giving a ruckus? Everybody likes Tails. Nobody really fights with him. He's never fighting with anybody. He's always the chillest cat. Huh. You've always been chill, Mr. Tails. I love you even though your breath stinks like hell. I know. And there's mouse feet and a mouse tail. I treat him like a dog. Him and I roll around and play and do fun stuff. How do you spell that Italian name you call mouse? T-O-P-O for Topo. Topo, right? T-O-P-O? Topo's T-O-P-O?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, Topo's T-O-P-O. Why is he named Topo?
Because you wanted to name him Mouse, and I hate the name Mouse, but Topo is mouse in Italian.
He doesn't look like Mouse anymore.
No.
Because he gained weight.
He looks like he ate 10 mice.
Because he gained weight.
Yes.
Like he used to look like a mouse with big ears and the snoot. Cause he was
but he's filled out quite a bit, so he's not so mousy looking anymore. Husky Tail says the taco truck should be on a shirt with the cats, like a cartoon style. That's a really good idea.
Yeah, like they're playing on the taco truck scratchy box. This is RFS Cats. That's a very good idea.
I don't know what he's doing. He's just rolling around on his back like
Husky Tails just made some dog merch for her stuff too, so we should do that. That'd be so cute.
Get to drawing. Yukon's mother's name was Topo. Is Yukon an animal? Or is that your mother's name was Topo? I'm confused. Tails and Mooch and Kamiko are the oldest, and Kitty and Rizzo and Mouse are the youngest. Yes.
Yeah,
yes, in that order.
And Topo and or Mouse and Rizzo are buddies. We were sitting there last night. I was going like, you guys have no choice. They're buddies. They play together. They mess around together. They have fun together. Even though all she does is cry. All she does is cry.
She's very
But
overdramatic.
she's
and she likes to
very
scream a lot
overdramatic.
when nothing happens. She'll walk up to him to play, and then like nobody's touching anybody, and she'll just start screaming because she's overdramatic.
But I feel Rizzo's been bored before Mouse.
Yeah, she tried to play with Kitty, but Kitty was kind of overdramatic with her.
Right.
And poor Kitty's just now out in the cold. Nobody wants to play with her.
Right, and when Mouse got here, nobody liked him at all. And then now those two are buddies. They'll clean each other. They hang out. They fight. They don't fight, but they like wrestle around. They cat together. They cat together. How was y'all's Christmas? Oh, we had COVID for the Christmas week, so it's
Yeah, we haven't had Christmas yet. We've
right?
rescheduled until next Sunday.
Right, so nothing. Yeah. Well, they were down with the sickness. We were down with the sickness. It feels really weird because, like I told that Christmas tree story about how I threw away the Christmas tree on Christmas Day.
My mom told me she finally took down her tree yesterday. She's like, I can't have it up anymore. Now she just has a pile of presents.
Right.
No tree.
So, it feels weird. And then we had New Year. And then yesterday we cleaned, like, all this area over here. Do you guys know what my house looks like? All the area where the living room is and stuff. We, like, super stripped cleaned it. And we took down all the Christmas cards. And I still have them here because I keep them all. And it was sad because we kind of didn't really Christmas, but down goes all the Christmas stuff's put away. There's no sign of Christmas.
We started with excitement. We decorated early. We got the tree early and everything.
So,
and
whatever. I know what Christmas is about. So we'll have fun next Sunday, and that'll be Christmas.
I'm sad my poor mom had to sit at home by herself and she didn't get to have Christmas.
No, but she was quarantined too.
Yeah, she was exposed to, but luckily she didn't get it. But she still had to sit at home by herself, and nobody could come over or do anything. So that kind of sucked.
Yeah, it is. And but like we were quarantined together, and we like made the most of it. Like we watched some TV and hung out. And we made soup.
Lots of TV.
We made soup, and we weren't in pain. Like none of us were like, kill me, put me out of my misery. Maybe me a little.
You cried.
Maybe me a little.
You literally cried.
That headache sucked. But like we were just out of it, so we were okay. It was dark. We didn't know what time it was. We didn't know if it was light or dark outside. It was so crazy.
Yeah, we didn't open the curtains.
But we're okay now. We're okay now. But it sucked for a while.
Adrian wants to know what the temperature is here. It's 21 where he's at.
You just scroll over and it tells you.
No, I don't do that. It is 53 degrees. It feels like 50 though.
It's been. Is that what it says?
That's what it says.
It's been pretty chilly, but not too bad. Christmas can be year round. It can. It's no big deal. We're alive. We're okay. We're safe. We're good. We were all supposed to stay home anyway. It was a no.
Yeah, we didn't have any big plans.
It was a no-go Christmas anyway.
We were just gonna spend it with Blake and my mom anyway.
I just feel good being back at this, and being down and out sucked. And all I did was think about this and you and the baking
and we wanted to do it. We talked about it.
Oh my gosh, yes.
We would get up to come make food so we could survive, and like 10 minutes in, be like,
right,
I need to go lay down.
Right,
like that was it.
So all I did was stress and worry about like all this stuff, but. It was fine. We're okay. We're good now. So all's good. We're happy. Yeah, we're happy. There's no ball humbugs or anything. It sucked, but it feels good to be back in front of the camera. That's for sure.
Back alive.
It is 48 and raining here. Isn't that always the temperature there?
Isn't it always 48 and raining in Washington like the entire state? I've been there. It's pretty standard.
So what happened? We did another 5 minutes?
I'm going 5 more. Yeah, because it's covered, so it's not.
I don't have I don't have any more 5 minutes of comedy. I could do my socklet or spider bit, but it's only good in summertime.
Your what?
Where you don't know if it's a socklet or a spider inside your bathtub when you take a shower.
That does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen a lot.
I'll save it. Save it for the podcast. Yeah. I'll tell you guys more stuff about it.
Maybe you can finally find out which of us was faking it.
Oh, that's right. Nobody's cared. That bit didn't take off either.
No?
No, one of us got a positive and one of us got a negative test, but no one really cares.
I care because I know the truth.
Right. Right. It'll be nice. After the stream's over, I'll finally get to take all this down and set it all back up. It's been over here since like the New Year's stream. So it'll be nice to like go set back up all my stuff again. That'll be good.
I should get garlic bread ready.
All right. You don't make your own garlic bread?
I do not.
We are freezing at 52 degrees. You know what? It's hot in here because of the oven. And you guys have a big house, so ours usually stays pretty toasty. And since somebody's always home, we can always just kind of keep it at a certain temperature. At night, though, okay, so guys, at night, let me know in the chat room before I say what we put it at. Let me know in the chat at nighttime what you turn your thermostat down to. And then let me know. Let me know.
Do you want just one piece of garlic bread with your lasagna?
Yeah, that's plenty, please. So, yeah. once it comes out of the fridge, it still has to sit, or the oven is still in the fridge. The oven, it still has to sit for a while.
Yes, it said 15 minutes.
Yeah, I gotta let mine sit at least that long, so that way it doesn't fall apart on me like it always does. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for another podcast. I know, right? I got a lot to say. 62, 66, 62 Jess, woo! 66 Steve. Our house is always 63 in the winter. Elisa says 65 or 70. Elisa, that is a big discrepancy. That is like, I don't know, 0 or 100. Here in Eagle Mountain, it's 26. Ooh, that's chilly. Kathy says 68. Nancy says 62, 62, 74. Libby, not having hot flashes at 74. Cold flashes. 73 without me getting up. It's like 7. Okay, so we do ours at 66.
Yes.
At night, and when I get up in the mornings, before like Crystal's literally in a coma.
Wait, but we also sleep with electric blankets on our bed.
Crystal sleeps in a like she is just out and done. I want to get up and like have a party. Like it's morning time. I'm alive again. Like let's do this. And I come out here and it's cold and they poke through the shirt and I'm like I don't know what to do. So I go over there and it's set at 66. Sometimes I try to sneak it at 67 at night. No doubt every time Crystal's like I'm so hot.
That's true.
Oh, I'm so hot.
But our room gets
like
really
Napoleon
hot at night.
Dynamite.
The heater works really well in our bedroom.
And I'm like, it's 1 degree. I'm just trying to make it so it ain't so cold when I tippy toe out here in the morning. While you're sleeping till 2 p.m.
It's false.
Oh my gosh.
All right, you want a stove cam?
Oh yeah, stove cam. Okay, I
Yeah,
got
I'm
you.
calling it. Yours is a little extra crispy around the end, but that's how you like it.
That's how I like it.
It's
50.
got a good brownness to the cheese. It's not too crunchy, crispy. We use pre-grated cheese, so it's always not going to melt completely perfectly.
Why don't we get block? Why we gotta do it right next year? I want block
Remember
cheese.
when we grated the cheese for the potato soup and we hated it?
You need another grater. And
I hate grating cheese.
But if I take a shot of that spinach, I should be jamming, and I can. Like,
then you can grate the cheese.
I can grate the cheese.
My job as a kid was to grate the cheese. I hate grating cheese.
I want to move mine over here.
It's hot. Don't touch it. Where do you want to move it?
Nowhere. We'll just leave it there for a minute.
Where do you want to move it?
Oh, this is good.
It can be moved.
Oh, this is good. The camera's good on that.
You just can't touch it. It just came out of the oven.
Crystal says, looks delicious. Just says 62 at night and 68 during the day. I think I do like 70 during the day. 62 at night. I'm never cold at your house though when I'm there. And I've been there when it was snowing. But you also give me this like dog blanket. It's really nice. No, I don't know. I think so. I would be fine at 58, but it's too cold for Jamie. It's too cold for anybody. 58? Oh my gosh, the snow miser Jess.
Yeah, 66 is good. It depends on your house though, because like Blake's room will still be cold at 66. Before he goes to bed, he has a space heater on in there, even though it's like in the 70s in the rest of the house. His room stays colder, our room stays hotter. So, just depends on your house.
Libby says, Dan, I don't like the cold that much. That's why it's at 74. Libby coming from the depths of hell. Woo! 74 might make me sweat.
Yeah, that's a little warm. But again, I feel like if our thermostat was 74, our room would be like 85. Just because it heats up so much more in there than...
Right.
Like, the thermostat is where the big open space is, so the air's always cooler out here.
It is. It's cooler. I'm telling you. Sleeping in the cold is the best. Sometimes it is. Crystal wants the ceiling fan on, and it just dries my face out. Does anybody else out there get dried out?
Right now, I don't have it on.
No, but you have it
the
on,
air
and
to
then
move.
I'm all dried out, and I wake up next morning, and I look like Pinocchio. I'm just like, ah.
That's what Pinocchio looks
I'm
like.
stuck, and I have to put my face in water. Sleeping in the cold is the absolute best.
No.
That's because you have ice in your veins.
I like my electric blanket on to take that chill off. Keep me nice and toasty while I'm sleeping.
I do agree, Jess. I love it when we go camping and it's like 40s and 50s at night. That does feel good. Like when I slept in the tent all those days, the way it feels in your lungs is so good.
Nope. I went camping once and it was freezing overnight.
You haven't done this camping.
I woke up like this on my stomach and my elbows. I had been like that for so long. My elbows were so stiff and I was sleeping on my stomach just like trying to stay warm. And
I'm telling
not a fan of sleeping in the
we
cold.
got punished when we went camping because the camping that I did was so pleasant. Greg says it's 75 in his house. In your log cabin? It's much colder upstairs in my room. Is it a loft up there? I didn't go upstairs. Did you go upstairs at Greg's house?
No, I just went in and played with the cats.
Ooh, Greg's got like the craziest, coolest property. It's so cool. And cats.
Cats. That's
Yes.
really all I cared about. Your property's great. The cats are better.
That's what we did today. We went over to Crystal's work so she could feed the work cats, and the work cats came running to her. Oh my
The black
gosh.
one that I've never even pet before, as soon as I got out of the car, came running at me.
You were like their Mother Teresa.
Yes, he like ran at me all excited and then was like, I don't like people, and kind of was doing this thing, but followed me over to the food dish, and then I went back and sat in the car, and then you said, "Oh, there's another one," and the orange one was there.
That's the one that's your...
That's my fluffy little buddy.
It's orange and white.
Yes, and he was watching, like, who is that? What's going on? And I got out of the
my
car,
gosh.
and he came running, meow, meow, meow. He was just running and squawking at me. He was so excited because I haven't been there for 2 weeks to feed them.
Well, they were getting food. No,
Yes,
we were
people
going there
have-
and feeding them.
Yes, and there's been one guy who's been at work by himself. He's been feeding them. My mom went in, I think, one day last week for something to have the office disinfected. She went and fed them, so they've been getting food for sure. But yeah, they were happy to see me. They know I'm in food.
Yes. Yeah. It was fun. It's cute. The cats come running over. They sure love you.
Yeah, look, they're easy. You feed them, they love you.
They
Just
smell
like
like crazy. The cat crazy. Joel says he wants cookies now. I do too.
men. Do you?
Yeah.
You gonna whip up some cookies?
Do you have cookie stuff?
Can we do Getting Baked with Dan?
Oh, maybe we'll do it when we end the stream. We should make some cookies.
Jess asked, when do you have to go back to work? I'm gonna try on Monday. They told me, like, if you're not feeling it, if you don't have the energy for it, you stay home as long as you need to, whatever.
The press conference you guys had the other day was so unthemed. It was like, well, we should, but maybe if we don't, maybe we
I
won't.
have never worked at
Maybe-
a place that has, like, conference calls and meetings and
Right.
stuff like that. Like, it's always much smaller scale than that.
And it's not
This
like
was
anybody
ridiculous.
has ever gone through this before. So it's
No.
everything's like, should we? Maybe we'll possibly hear, but whenever you guys are ready.
Yeah, we can go back
But,
Monday, maybe,
you
if you
know,
guys want to come back Monday, but if you don't want to, then
there's-
it's okay. But we need to make sure we're checking everybody at the door, which I've been doing for a month, which...
Anyway,
It was
yeah,
definitely one of those, this could have been an email kind of meetings.
But we maybe. So as of right now, yes.
Yeah, I'll try it. Like,
Yeah.
so far, the last couple of days is my energy level has been a little bit better.
A little, yeah, right.
But when we're done here and we eat, I will definitely be flopping on the couch.
But we're good. We're on the up. The
Yeah.
green arrow's up. If you don't go in next week, then we're making food review videos together.
Oh, I'm going to work.
Oh my gosh. I don't know. Do you have stuff to make cookies with?
I always have stuff to
Like
make
chocolate
cookies
chip, just like traditional chocolate chip cookies?
always have stuff
like
to make
Toll
cookies
House
with.
style?
Yeah.
All right. After this is done and we eat, we can turn off the stream and then can we make cookies?
Like, you just want to make cookies, like, by
well,
yourselves?
no, well, see, yeah, because now I want to eat that and then I want cookie flavor. After
But
I'm
you know
done
it's going to be a while before you put it in your mouth.
Do you guys ever eat food and then go get like chocolate afterwards because it like tastes better?
Every time I
that's
eat a
what I
meal,
want.
I go get a piece of candy when I'm done, and I eat a piece of candy because I would rather have that taste in my mouth than whatever else I ate.
Right.
It's just, to me, that finishes off a meal. Just a little piece of chocolate or something, just a little candy, something.
Oh, look at our dueling lasagnas. La 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 lasagna. Yeah, la 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 lasagna. A bunch of
is that
words
jam?
with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lou Diamond Phillips.
Please stop singing.
Oh my gosh. I'm excited for it.
Jess T says I have to go. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you.
Bye, see you later. Have a good night. So, do you want to make cookies after this?
I always want to make cookies.
Can you want me to take out your butter?
I think it gets melted for the cookies, but what do you want? Just regular chocolate chip cookies?
I want I want the chocolate chip Toll Houses. When I break them apart, they goo like the
Oh, that
commercials.
never really happens.
But I want those.
Just regular chocolate
Just
chip
regular
cookies.
chocolate chip cookies, like flat and thin.
Can I make you make them? Is
I'll
that
make
a
'em.
thing we can do?
Yeah. What time is it? It's 6:30.
Well, Kathy sent a picture of theirs.
Oh, show the camera.
Which way?
Oh, here, wait. Bloop. Turn an angle. Yeah, there you go. That looks good. See, I
can
like
make it
that.
Bigger. Hang on.
I like that crust, like that crustiness.
Yeah.
I like that.
Ours is not quite as crispy. You want to put yours back in the
And
oven?
there's two of them. Why is there two of them?
Yeah. How come you made two? Are they both the same, or does one have meat and one without?
Just too much for the pan. But yeah, after we're done here, I'll do that. Yes.
Yeah. You gonna make them all
Yes.
by
What's
yourself?
up, Catherine? Catherine Chan? What's
Catherine.
up? Catherine Chan. Hello. Time to make
Yeah, the
cookies.
butter
I will
gets-
after this. I will.
The butter gets melted.
Does it? Okay. I'll make cookies after this.
We don't want to watch you make it on camera and flounder.
How long? We've been on for 2.5 hours?
Yeah, it has been 2.5 hours. It's up to you.
Maybe we'll let them vote. Do you want to watch Dan make chocolate chip cookies? If not, we'll eat some lasagna and we'll say goodbye. You can crispy it with a broiler. Jess, I want them crispy. Let's do some new,
Not the cookies, the lasagna. You said you wanted it crispier.
I want it crispy.
Do you want it in there longer?
No, can we put it in the broiler?
That's not a broiler, that's a storage drawer.
But it's the broiler.
We don't have a broiler.
That says broil.
That's in the oven.
What's in the oven now?
Nothing?
But we're going to put those in the oven. Yeah, can we try it? I want to crisp mine up. I want mine to be crispy.
You want it brown like that? I mean like that?
Yes, okay. I want it brown like that.
You like the crispy edges.
I do like the crispy edges. I like the burnt toast. I want to watch Dan make cookies. Yeah, LOL, Dan make cookies while we watch.
Yeah, I'll just stand back and let you follow my recipe and see what happens.
Don't bite off more than you can chew, Steve says. I do want regardless. Is it regardless or irregardless?
Irregardless is not a word.
Regardless, I want chocolate chip cookies.
Okay. So you can make them. I've never used the broiler on this before.
I don't either.
I know it's not. This is just storage. We didn't get it as a broiler.
It says high on there.
Yeah. But I think that just means the oven only gets hot on the top. I think that's what broiler means. But that happens to the oven. Now it's going to be longer before yours is ready because it's not going to be resting all that time.
It's okay. You can eat yours in front of everybody.
Yes, our oven does have a light.
Watch it. Watch if you broil it. It doesn't take long. We gotta watch out because I'll get I told you so. I would told all ovens have broilers, even the storage drawer.
Yeah, I thought ours specifically said it was a storage drawer, not a broiler, and you could keep stuff warm.
It doesn't have that broiler bottom.
No, and we never use it, so it's a little dusty. Don't look. We store things in there.
We'll find out the hard way.
Take the oven. Oh yeah, if I move it up closer, then it'll be closer to the.
Here, I'll grab it out of there.
No, you will not. It's hot.
Oh, damn.
Come on, have you been here before? Have you ever been near an oven?
And really, it should broil for like 5 minutes. Theo said, lights on and watch it like Jess said.
Alright. I'm gonna give that to you because it's yours. You make it how you want it.
Okay.
I will be right back. You watch that.
Okay. So, right now, I'm checking to make sure this is okay. Hey, Mr. Tails. I'm like, why is it so heavy?
Because there's a topo inside of it.
Because topo's inside of it. What's up? Do you remember when you and I made a Random Friend Squad video on youtube.com/Random Friend Squad where you played the piano when we reenacted a viral video? You were so good at that. Tails is the best. Oh, you're all purring. Let's make chocolate chip cookies with Dan and Crystal, probably. So far, it hasn't done anything yet. Hello, Mr. Tails. How you doing? How you doing, Mr. Tails? Old man Tails? Can I clean that stuff out your eyes so you look pretty? Hey, Kamiko. What have you been doing? You sleeping all day?
She was outside.
Were you outside? What have you been up to? Scrappy cat. There were snacks around here. Look, you missed out on some snacks. You want some snacks? I got you. Oh, Mouse is turning his head around on this hole right here. Look at it. Whoop. What's up? Oh. Whew, it's about maybe 1 more minute. That thing does work fast. All right, no messing around for a second. I have to use this mitt because I screwed up one of Crystal's mitts one time and she threw a fit. She was so mad. Oh yeah. Okay. Wow, broilers are cool. What's it do to my oven to make it do that?
I'll put it on regular.
Bake?
You have to hit stop and then bake and then put it back to 375. I don't know what the garlic bread takes.
Okay. Alright, I'm happy with that. See how it's scorched on the edges like that? That is good. That's what I want. All the cats look so cute. I know the cats are so good. Where are you? You're good cats. We have all good cats. We've always had good cats. They've always fit right in. I could just see Dan dropping it. It was heavy for a little bit, and you and I both, I was like, oh, it didn't fall. We're good. We're good. I'm not the one that's dropped stuff. You should ask Crystal about her pizza accident.
We don't talk about Pizzagate.
Yeah, we should ask Crystal about her pizza accident. Oh, Tails kind of looked like a cat I had that passed away last year. I give lots of love to Tails. Tails is such a good cat. He's never ever been in trouble. He's always been so good. You would love Tails. Tails is the greatest. Yeah, so Crystal, what happened to the pizza that you took out of this very oven? I wasn't even home.
No, you were home. We both made pizzas. Yours was on a plate on the counter. We made those cheap little dollar pizzas you get. I believe we were sick.
Maybe that's what
I think
it was.
like we didn't feel well. I was already like at the edge of like I don't feel good. I'm just gonna have this pizza and feel better. You went to go get the mail, so you were still close, but you ran down to get the mail real quick. I walked my pizza over to the couch. We had moved the couch. We had a different couch. We moved it in front of the TV. We were just going to camp for the night and eat some pizza. And I was walking to the couch, and somehow the pizza flipped off the plate face down onto the ground. And I sat down and cried, and that's how Dan found me, sitting on the ground in front of my upside-down pizza, crying on the floor.
It was the greatest moment and the saddest.
It was really sad. I'm always very careful with my pizzas now.
There's not too many times that you weep in front of pizza.
No,
yeah.
But when you drop your entire pizza, it wasn't a slice of pizza.
I felt bad. You were
I had the
not
entire
happy.
box of, and he gets meat pizza. I have cheese pizza. There was no more pizza for me. That was it. My pizza was gone. It was on the floor, upside down. It was done.
It was done. That was a sad pizza day.
Joel says his lasagna is almost done. He just took the foil to finish cooking the top.
Why don't you can you like just text message me some pictures?
Why don't you mix your cookie dough real quick?
Okay, I'm in. People wanted to see that.
Let's see how good my recipe works for you.
Okay.
Get all your ingredients out.
I'm afraid that I'm going to mess this up first of all, so I'm going to leave that there.
I have a recipe book stand.
Okay, no, hold on. You have to help me with a little bit of this.
What do I have to help you with?
You grab the ingredients for me.
No, Blake can make things by himself. You can too.
Okay.
I have the
Will you call it out then?
Flour. Now's the part where we see if Dan's going into my baking cupboard. We'll see if he knows what things are where. Good. Flour, baking soda. That is not baking soda. Still not baking soda. That's nuts. That's 10-cent nuts. What does that say on it?
Oh, baking powder. I'm halfway there.
Halfway. Do you know what baking soda looks like?
Like Pepsi?
No.
Oh, yes. Arm & Hammer. No, wait. That's still... Oh.
Jordan wants to know why the spinach juice is still there. Because we legit make fruit smoothies in the morning, and I think I should add that to it.
I would if it helps me.
Baking soda. Good job. Salt. Do you know which kind of salt we use for this?
Sea salt.
Yes. 3/4 cup melted butter.
Cups.
No. Who washed this last?
I did.
I can tell.
Oh, no acolytes?
No. There's stuff on it still. How much is 3/4 cup?
Almost this whole thing.
What does that say on it? Because it has measurements on it.
Oh, I got this. Here. Oh, shit. Alright, I got this. Hold on. 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon, 1 tablespoon. Okay. 1/4 cup equals 4 tablespoons. How many ounces was it?
You need 3/4 cup.
1/4 cup. Okay. 1/4 cup equals.
Keep reading.
No, half a cup. It doesn't say 3/4 cup.
Right. So now you have to do math. So how much is a half of a cup?
8 of those.
Okay. Half of a cup is more or less than 3/4
So
of a cup.
4 of them is a quarter. So 4, 8, 12.
Yes.
So I need 8 and then 4 more.
But wait, don't just flop it on there because you're going to smash it. Check the container that we keep our extra sticks of butter in and see if there's a half a stick in there.
Sorry, Tails Express, or Mouse Express.
Jen's lost. Dan decided he wants chocolate chip cookies because Joel said he wants cookies. So now we're going to make Dan use my recipe. And I'm not going to help him. He's going to make these all on his own. Put this in there. Why did you do that?
I thought it was cooling down. Did you see how well it did that?
Yeah, good job.
Okay, what do I get next?
Brown sugar. It's going to be brown. Why are you going in the refrigerator?
I feel because it was always in the fridge growing up.
Brown sugar? Do you guys keep your brown sugar in the fridge?
Mom!
I feel like there'd be too much moisture.
Where's my mom? Are you watching? Is it your bedtime yet? Are you watching? Is that where it was at?
Alright, brown sugar. Good job. Now we need regular sugar. Still not regular sugar. That's powdered sugar. That's regular sugar. Vanilla.
Expensive vanilla or cheap vanilla?
What do you want to use?
Cheap vanilla.
Okay, that's not where we keep it. You're in the right cupboard, you're just on the wrong shelf. Good job. You need an egg and an egg yolk.
I only have eggs.
So you're going to need how many eggs?
1. And then 1 egg yolk, 2 eggs.
2 eggs. Curly Productions wants to know if you're being punished. No, he said he wanted cookies, so let's see if he can do it. We're getting baked with Dan. Do not do that. Why would you do that?
Okay.
And chocolate chips. Do you know what kind we use for this and how much?
Toll House.
It doesn't have to be Toll House. We get off-brand if it's cheap.
Keebler Elves.
Not Keebler Elves.
I'm like designed not to touch this part. Could you go get them?
Angela says we went through this brown sugar thing last time.
We did, right? I gotta. Where's my mom? I gotta ask her. Mom, are you watching? I gotta ask her. It was always in the fridge.
Why would you put vegetables in the chocolate chip drawer?
Because the drawer said vegetables on it.
That's where we keep our chocolate chips.
Although I do agree that it should be a chocolate chip drawer / cheese drawer.
There's a cheese drawer below it. I'm gonna get you room temperature ones.
Perfect. Okay, so we have the chocolate chips.
Yes.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes.
Whew. We have a little bit of time because this has to sit still. Otherwise, it's soup.
I'm gonna. It's been for 15 minutes, so we could probably eat it any time now. But I'm gonna put this down to 325. I still have to cook garlic bread, but this needs to cool down to 325 for the cookies.
Okay.
Amanda wanted to remind you not almond extract. On
Yes.
behalf of me and my mistakes.
And no paprika.
No paprika.
Got it.
All right. What do we do first?
We get a bowl out. Oh, could it be this one?
What does it say? Read the recipe.
Preheat the oven to 325.
We did that.
Sift together flour, baking soda. Is that thing that you have?
I actually got rid of that because it started falling apart. Most flour is pre-sifted. It doesn't really make a difference.
What were you putting in there? Powdered sugar? The sifter thing?
Flour and powdered sugar you can sift. It just helps to get the chunks out, but I don't really have too much of an issue with it usually, so I don't ever sift it.
So a bowl?
We want a bowl.
Metal or glass?
Either way. Oh, I used all the glass ones. The metal one there is fine.
This one?
Jess said it's Cobra Kai time. See you later. Oh, I heard season 3 came out.
Bye,
We
Jess.
haven't even watched season 2.
Enjoy season 3. Okay.
What are we doing?
The next thing.
Julie says my mom puts a piece of bread in her brown sugar. I've heard that works. I have this container that has a little terracotta disc that you soak in water for 15 minutes and then pat it dry. And every 3 months you do that, and that keeps the brown sugar from getting clumpy. And that seems to work pretty well.
Okay. Sift together flour, baking soda, and salt. Set aside. Okay. So 2 cups of flour. Cups are the red things that I brought over here?
No, that one's dirty. You're not putting that in my flour.
Oh, you have 2 cups.
Yes, I have 2 sets of measuring cups.
Okay. You have to help a little to keep this at least speedy. Okay, so 2 cups of this.
Charlotte said, "Oh, the eggs aren't at room temperature." No, they're not. Are they
supposed to be? Doesn't that make your milk?
Try not to smash it too much, but you're good.
Doesn't that make it go wrong?
Ideally, they should be at room temperature, but I've done it before. I'm just like, I want to make cookies,
Yeah,
and I haven't had an issue, so it'll be okay. All right, now I want half a teaspoon of baking soda.
Those are in here. It's hard because I'm not allowed in these drawers, or like I just don't go in these drawers.
That's because look at what you're doing. You just like flung everything off the ring.
Of this?
Half a teaspoon of that. It has its own built-in scraper here.
Fancy.
Isn't that handy? And then half a teaspoon of salt. How do we measure our salt?
Over the sink.
Yep.
I learned that from this one show.
In the hand, not the pan.
What?
In the hand, not the pan. See why? That's way more than you need. No, it's not flat across the top.
Would I put some back?
No, just shake it off into the sink. It's fine. Salt's cheap.
But what's in the hand, not the pan mean?
Don't measure your salt in the pan, because if you over measure, then you've screwed up everything.
Got it.
Okay, so I don't sift, I just whisk it together.
I can't use your new whisk?
Not for this. That's not what you want to use this
All right.
for.
Okay.
I'm watching you. Alright, is it all mixed up?
I mean, almost. Probably not as good it would be if I just did it for like 10 more seconds.
Careful, you don't want to fluff it all out.
No, I'm trying to whip it good. Whip it good.
Okay, now you set that aside. How do we melt our butter?
In the microwave.
Whoa! Don't do that.
In the microwave.
Yes.
Can I like just break it in half?
I wouldn't advise against that.
But how do I get it in here? It's too wide.
What do?
We cut it in half.
We don't break it in half with our hands. Oh, you used all my knives. What did you do?
I pooped it out.
Why would I leave you alone with butter? Oh my god, Dan.
I got it.
We
That was
actually
good.
need all of it, though.
That was good.
Oh my god. Okay, carefully, without squishing it, unwrap the other one.
Jeez, Danny, you seem stressed. I'm focused. You understand every second is another thing I could possibly do wrong. Look at, I mean...
Okay, so when I do this so that it melts more evenly and quickly, I like to cut it into bits and pieces. No, don't wipe your butter hands on there. Wash your hands. Dan loves to just wipe his dirty hands on the kitchen towels and not wash them off, and it drives me nuts and it stains them.
Joel says, I don't melt my butter.
This recipe calls for melted butter, so that's what we do.
But Joel doesn't melt his butter.
That's fine. He cannot melt his butter. No one said he had to melt his butter.
But what do I...
But my recipe calls for melted butter.
All right, got
What do we do before we microwave it?
I'll put a lid on it.
We do put a lid on it.
Put a lid on it, put a ring on it. It was really close. It was either one of those two. Another shirt. Why would you leave? Why would I leave you alone with butter? Oh, okay.
Why would I leave him alone with anything?
Okay, I got this, guys. I'm gonna come through for you.
Okay, look at the next.
Isn't that what kitchen towels are for? See, Jess has got my back.
No, they just.
That's what I'm saying. Jess, I got you. Look at that.
No, they're for drying your hands.
Oh man.
They're for drying. They're not for wiping off spaghetti sauce. Okay, what's the next step?
The next step is in a melting bowl. Cream together melted
butter. Not in a melting
butter.
bowl.
In a medium bowl, cream together melted butter, brown sugar, and white sugar until well blended. Do we start doing that in the mixer?
Now we do this in the mixer.
Oh my gosh! Finally, we're using power tools. Power tools.
You actually get to use my mixer.
No way! This is the best. This is the best. Okay, I'm bringing it over here. Okay. Safety is off.
Make sure it's powered off before you plug it in.
Yes. Okay.
How are you going to get stuff in there if it's facing that way?
I have to pour it this way. The camera says I have to pour it this way.
Okay, so what do you need to do?
I have to, in a medium bowl, cream together melted butter, brown sugar, and white sugar. The brown sugar says I need 3/4 cup butter. 1 cup brown sugar.
Okay, well, hang on.
But my cup's dirty.
Hang on. How much sugar do you need?
The regular sugar says 1/2 cup of sugar.
Okay, so it's okay to get sugar in the brown sugar because brown sugar is sugar and molasses. I don't want brown sugar in my sugar. So I always measure the sugar first, and then you can use the same scooper to measure the brown sugar.
The sugar is.
Sugar's in there.
Okay. Joel's already scooping his stuff onto the sheet. I'm not, like, I need to hurry.
It's not a contest, Dan.
Okay, so you're making sure that it's leveled off. Oh, nice. I like that in the middle, back and forth, so it's super level.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah.
All right, so put that in. No. In the mixer.
Oh.
Jeez. Are you even watching the show?
Man. Thanks for stopping me. You, like, saved my life. We need 3/4 cup of brown sugar.
False.
1 cup brown sugar.
That's not brown sugar. Shoot. Wow. This is why we don't let you bake. Okay, what do we do with brown sugar though?
We have to flatten.
We have to pack it.
Okay. How come?
Because that's what you do.
How come we don't pack any other stuff? This stuff does feel a little bit more fluffier.
Yes, that's exactly why.
Oh my gosh, this feels like a beach thing. Can I try that?
It is kind of beach sandy.
This is rewarding right here.
No one can see it.
Okay, in here now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, next week I'll come back with the old school setup.
No, that was only 1/2 cup.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
This makes them softer because brown sugar. You're flinging stuff everywhere.
I didn't pack it though.
You pack it with your hand.
Yeah, but you don't want me touching your stuff. I have boy hands.
It's true. Okay, now smooth it off.
In here again?
Yep.
Oh, that's fun. I love it. It feels like sandcastle.
Curly Production said, "Are you sure you have the Rona? You really have more energy than expected."
Oh, that's because I've been down and out, and you know I love to do this stuff, so...
Okay, so before I add the melted butter, I like them to mix those two together evenly.
Here it goes. Boom, lock and loaded.
Can you not slam it down? Yeah, why isn't it working, Dan?
All right, I'll plug it in.
Nope, did you shut it off first? Shut it off.
Let's go.
Whoa, not on high.
You didn't tell me.
Dan, like 2 notches.
Can I go 3?
Sure, whatever makes you feel better. Joel says, I must admit, I like to eat raw cookie dough.
A little bit.
Oh, yeah, this is the best raw cookie dough. That's good, it's mixed.
I'm starting to a little bit get used to the raw cookie dough, so I am a little excited to have a little bit of that. Hey, Joel, what do you use for a mixer? Are you a hand mixer, or did you have one of these? I don't recall.
Okay, now add your butter to that.
In here?
Yes.
Is there a method of pouring? Do you pull this off?
You can if that makes it easier
It
for
kind
you.
of does. It kind of does. And I can just swirl around.
Yeah, and just use that to scrape it off the bowl. The other way. Flip it over. Flip it over. There you go. Sort of.
Good. Is this painful? Or is this
A
fun?
little bit, but, you know, it's entertaining to see
Wait,
the
I gotta mix it
difference.
before you put that back on.
No, you don't. You're gonna use the mixer to mix it.
Okay. Oh, whoa. Sorry. I was trying to
low.
lock it.
Okay, so you want to do that until well blended, and our next step is going to be vanilla, egg, and egg yolk. No, you don't keep going higher.
But it goes up the sides.
Yeah, don't. Okay, that's well blended. We're good there. We're gonna
Stop.
add the other stuff and make it fluffy. Yes. Yes. What do we do with eggs?
Crack them.
Where do we crack them?
In the sink.
In the sink?
On our heads? I don't know.
Not in there.
Oh, not no.
Okay, so we want 1 egg and 1 egg yolk. So
Okay,
let's start with Dan trying to make an egg yolk.
Oh, I got this. Watch this. Okay, so you take the egg and you crack it. And I'm sorry, dude. I feel bad. And you put it all in here.
Yeah, how are you gonna get the yolk out of there?
You roll it around. Look, what if I scoop it out?
No, because no.
I scooped it out.
Okay, I guess the Dan method works.
There's.
But you still have white in here, so you need to go back and forth.
I've never done this before.
No. Usually I just do this over the sink. Ew.
Dang, do you hear Vanilla Ice going by?
Yeah. Okay, so now you can dump that white. We want the yolk.
Wait, where at?
You could just dump it in the sink. You could save it and use it for eggs if you wanted to. But no, we need that because we need to crack our other egg. Okay, crack your other egg in there.
But I just got done taking
You should hit a little bit harder to crack the egg a little bit more. That one wasn't too bad, but your first one you were like peeling
I
it
feel
apart.
like I have like a 90% success rate, maybe 95% success rate.
Should I put garlic bread in? Are you almost ready to start eating?
Sure, the Dan method, yes, it is.
Okay, so add the egg into there and then add...
into here?
Yes, and then a tablespoon of your vanilla.
A tablespoon of vanilla. There's a half a teaspoon. Teaspoon. Tablespoon. A tablespoon. I found it. Wow, that's a lot.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Extra vanilla-y.
This stuff's expensive.
That's the cheap stuff. It's like a buck of... Dude, that's not even topped off.
Oh, you're playing with fire now. Oh. Tell me when to stop. Oh my gosh, it's doing that bubble thing.
That's probably good.
Oh.
You're tilting.
Right here?
Oh, that made me so nervous. Yeah, dump it in.
Oh my gosh, why would you put that pressure on me? This is like a bad Jenga.
Okay, so now you're gonna turn the mixer back on, but just like, stop slamming it down. No, stop.
But it's fun about
Don't slam it down so hard.
You're lock and loaded.
Oh, Joel burned his fingers. You've been watching Dan cook, haven't you?
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Okay, so this part is gonna mix until it's light and fluffy. Remember how it changes color and the consistency when we do this?
Okay.
So keep it going for minutes.
Awesome. This is good. I'm digging this. This is good. The lasagna over there looks ready to cut.
Yes, I will put that in just a moment.
Let's hit the lasagna cam real quick. That looks good. Alright, okay. I'm doing it, guys. Who wants a Dan cookie so far? Everybody's opted out. It's opt out, not opt in. I have the 600 Pro KitchenAid, but I have made them with my hands too. Dang, like a Naked and Afraid episode. I watched one of those episodes last night. I feel bad because I've never seen that show before, and like they stepped on thorns, and that wasn't cool. I was distracted watching someone who has a mohawk. Sorry, Joel, I'm so sorry. You have one too. Maybe you were looking at yourself in the mirror.
The Naked and Afraid was interesting, but we had to shut it off when the guy wanted to throw a rock to kill an animal.
Yeah, I was done with it then.
I couldn't watch anymore.
You're doing good, Dan. Thank you. Danger, danger. Ooh, the suspense. This is great. It's starting to look like almost all of it is the same thing.
We don't want it all to be the same thing. We want it to be light and fluffy. We'll go up a notch now. We're gonna change color.
Oh, Dan, what are you doing? I'm making cookies, girl. Come get them. Chocolate COVID chip.
I lost my bottom layer.
Oh, yeah?
All the way through.
What's going on there?
I was trying to scoop it out, but I didn't cut all the way through the bottom until it sort of fell off. It's still good, it's just a little separated.
Should I be looking at this?
I mean, you don't need to watch it, it's fine.
Keep it going?
Yeah, keep going. That isn't getting lighter yet? It's gonna actually change color.
Yeah, it's getting lighter. I am eating my butterscotch and chocolate chip cookies. That sounds good.
Oh yeah, who is that? I don't remember the name, but I saw
Blue
pictures.
Lightning 03.
I saw pictures in the Facebook group and they looked amazing.
Keep it going?
They said that they tried the silk hat and it made a huge difference.
Oh, you might have to repeat yourself over there. I can't tell. I'm sorry.
Blue Lightning, yeah, I don't remember your real name, but I did see your post in the Facebook group. They used a silpat mat and said it made a huge difference.
More?
Nope, more.
Careful, Chris will get mad if you turn it up too high.
She will. See how the color has completely changed?
That batter sounds slap happy. It does.
Wolfie says, just use the line, dang it, I'm a game show host, not a chef. But look, the point here is to show you how easy it is. Look, even Dan can make cookies, sort of.
Oh my gosh, I'm not a monkey. Ridiculous.
Okay, that's pretty good. What's our next step?
Could you take the bananas back from the banana bit?
What'd you do with my bananas?
I was not a monkey.
Oh, I see.
Okay, okay, so next I have to put egg yolk into light and creamy. Mix the sift ingredients just until blended. Okay, so I gotta open this up and pour it all in here.
Carefully, but yes.
I just do earthquake hands. Make that noise too, helps. Oh, yeah, there you go.
All of it?
Yep, all of it.
All right.
Okay, this time
Low.
this time I'm not gonna mess around and
Yeah,
go
very
hot,
low
so-
because it's going to go
'cause
everywhere.
it looks like it wants to go everywhere.
Yeah. Gabrielle or Gabrielle, I don't know how you pronounce it. Gabrielle is heading to bed. Good night. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Appreciate
Thank you for
it.
hanging out. You can go back
Melissa
to.
says you're doing good, just teasing you. I'm waiting for the garlic bread. The lasagna is very sweet. Yours more so than
Part way through it, while I get to like spatula this down.
No, stop with that. We have one. Yeah, you don't want to overdo this because they'll get like thick and gross.
Okay.
So yeah, take that and wipe the sides and get all the rest of that flour. Here.
Oh, that helps.
Which way are you going?
This way.
No, look, you're doing it the hard way. Let me show you the easy way.
Show me the easy way.
See, it's a rubber spatula. It scoops around the side.
That way looks more rewarding. Can I say I think you need new spatulas.
I just got these.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not that cracked one.
No, one of the little ones.
It looks
cracked.
bent.
Oh.
Okay. Okay. All right. Back at it then. And this is dough. This is real dough I can try.
That's real dough you can
It
try.
doesn't taste like anything.
No, it does not.
All right. While we're doing that, can I show off some lasagna?
You can.
All right. There we go. Right there. I think that looks pretty good. It looks good with that crisp on it. I think I'm jamming. I'm liking that. I wish I could turn it sideways for you guys, but I can't. Crystal, do you put stuff on top of this, or are you done?
No, that's it. I just eat it like that.
All right, let's look at Crystal's. Crystal's is a little bit more flat.
I lost the bottom layer of noodle because I didn't cut through it all the way.
But you know what? It looks like lasagna. Looks better than a hometown buffet lasagna.
I will say so. Husky Tails wants to know if I make tiramisu. I have never made tiramisu.
Who's that?
I've had it and I don't really care for it because it's kind of soggy breadish.
Is it like quiche things?
It's not like quiche.
Do I get to creme brulee the top of it?
It's like, it's soggy like cookies or soggy breading.
It sounds too fancy for me. Like, I have to do a credit check to eat it.
I'm sure you do not. Are you eating? You're not waiting for garlic bread?
I want to take a bite of this and see how it is. It's that thing where you have to really cut it. It looks really good. Well, how do you like yours looking? Oh, okay. Yep.
That's good.
Yeah. You can't make it wrong, and this tastes right. All right, I'm in. This is really good.
It is.
Good job, Crystal. Thanks for driving me through this. What do you think? Looks good?
It does look good. Good job.
Yes. I think I used a little less sauce than what you did.
I was thinking it
and
could have been a little more saucy.
No, I think I like that because it's sticking. It's actually sticking together. It is not just like gooey, like liquid. I like that. If I really wanted more sauce, I could pour some on it. But I would put this much salad dressing on my salad.
Right?
Mm-hmm. That's good. That's good. I'm good. Okay. Can I get on? Can I make some? It's really good.
Melissa says that you are a monkey, and this shows that baking cookies is so easy that a monkey can bake them.
Yep.
What's your next step?
Right. This is like that Geico caveman. It's so easy a caveman can do it.
What is your next step?
My next step is to put these on the plate somehow.
No.
Okay.
What are we missing?
Cream. Mix in the sift ingredients, blend and stir in chocolate chips by hand. All right. So the whole bag of chocolate chips.
Yeah, but hang on, because you got like brown sugar all over the outside of your bag. Hillary says, love your canisters. What brand are they? If you're talking about the ones for the flour and the sugar, I don't remember the brand. Go to gettingbakedwithcrystal.com. It's got the kit that shows everything that I use. Those came from Amazon. They have a really great rubber seal around them so nothing leaks out. No ants will get in.
One for you, one for me. One for you.
You're going to be here forever. Dump it in.
Me. Two for you.
Dump it in.
Two for me.
Look, they're room temperature. They're melting all over your hands.
I wasn't going to show that to anybody.
Here, the ones on the counter are for you.
This is the first time in my life I've ever poured out a complete bag of
chocolate chips?
No chocolate chips. There was one hiding in here, but I room temperatured it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No,
Okay.
now there's chocolate all over the spatula. And all over the bag.
It's not my fault they're room temperature. All right, here we go. Ooh, yes.
Garlic bread with
It's
our
looking like it's supposed to. Oh, this
Make
is
sure
so
you
fun.
scoop from the bottom.
And like roll it.
Yeah, so you're not just mixing it into that top layer.
So I'm not going round and round. I'm going like riptide.
like folding.
We get sucked under.
This is so good.
Yeah, this is so fun. Dan, you are a child. Oh, thank you. Thank you. All right, I almost got it. This is great. Like I'm following the rules. That lasagna is good, Charlotte. So good. It's an Italian dessert, Dan. Like pizza.
The tiramisu.
This looks good. This looks like when I come and try to steal a bite, it looks just like this.
Yep.
I'm
That's the look
excited.
we were going for.
I'm excited. Oops, I almost went round and round. Sorry.
Oh, go round and round.
You never go round and round. All right, I got this. Ugh. Oh my gosh, I did it.
Yeah?
Hold on. Dan, the way Dan folds is cringy. Banned her. Who's this? Melissa! My gosh, I thought we were friends. Look, look at, there's, wait, we're different shades. Oh, look, here's some, I'm doing it now. Is that better?
Sort of.
Crystal, this lasagna is really good.
You made it.
You can't have any.
I don't want any of yours.
Can I have some of yours?
You can, but that doesn't really seem fair when you have a whole tray of your own.
Oh, this is so good.
You're just over there housing it. Don't forget there's garlic bread coming.
That's why I went off the camera so I could just
Is that
I
why?
could unhinge my jaw and put it in.
I didn't put the garlic bread at the right temperature because I wanted it the cookie temperature, so it'll take a minute.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, I gotta say words.
Sarah Sugar says, I do the same thing except I dump half the bag in the bowl and the rest in my mouth.
Yep. Okay.
Catherine, I don't know yet what we're making next Saturday. We will figure that out. Usually Monday on the Facebook group and page, we'll post the ingredients list for whatever we're making. So we will probably sort that out tomorrow. Are you throwing elbows over here?
No, I'm trying to fluff.
It's fine. It's good.
What can I do now?
We're gonna put it on the cookie sheet.
Okay. Well, this is really good. What do I use for a scooper? Please tell me it's not my hands.
Are you gonna eat these chocolate chips you left here?
Oh yeah, for sure. Heck yeah. That's like my reward.
I'm gonna put these down because this pan's hot because it was in the bottom of the oven.
Okay.
So hey Dan, this pan's a little warm still.
Okay. Oh, that was hot.
Did I not tell you?
You did, and I just went for it anyway. Oh my gosh. That was foolish. Why didn't you warn me?
Husky Tails just wants a huge bite of that raw cookie dough. It's really delicious.
Yeah. There you go.
Okay, so let me get the cookie dough in my hand.
So meaty.
I'll get you a spoon.
You spoon them on there?
Well, I usually kind of use my hands, but it's a little liquidy.
Could I have one example?
I think everything was warm, so it's a little more liquidy than it should be. Once it sets a little bit, it'll be okay.
But you have Kardashian nails.
I like them big, so I make them like that. But we'll do like 6 of them. Whoa, stop. You're going to do it like here. You don't want to do them too close together because then they'll melt into each other. Oh my god, no, you have to use your finger. But don't lick your finger or you have to wash them and start over before... Now before you do another one, you gotta go wash your finger.
Before. Next time you gotta tell me this.
I was in the process of telling you when you licked your finger.
Oh man, that was worth it. So worth it.
Keep going. What is that mess?
Your turn.
Dan!
That was good.
No, you can't spread it out like that because that's all just gonna burn.
Keep your voice down. If Crystal hears you, she's gonna come in here and ruin your fun. Your turn.
Okay. In order to make them good, you want to kind of pile it up, not out. Otherwise, they're just gonna...
Like higher than wider. Like
Yes.
that's good. There.
That's very good. Do another one, although that is a little close to the edge. Do it a little less close to the edge.
Do you feel that the commercialization of this makes it a misconception of how these actually really are? Because all I want to do,
be huge.
all I want to do is pull them apart and have them goo.
Yeah, I don't know if that really happens. Maybe if you use like bigger chunks.
All right.
Joel says you need a food handler's class.
This is good, Joel. What are you talking about, bro? I washed this finger off twice.
And
Okay.
I have no garlic bread for my lasagna.
But I have. Where is this going?
It's gonna go in the oven when the garlic bread's done, but the oven's at 325 for the cookies, so it's the slowest cooking lasagna ever.
Here's the deal. I wanted some cookies, and there's 6 there, which would fill me up. There's 400 cookies in here.
Joel said he freezes the rest of his dough, but you're gonna want more cookies later,
No,
so...
we're gonna want more cookies later. We're making cookies. But I didn't know I was gonna make cookies for the next 6 hours.
They're already, like, done. They just have to go in the oven for 11 to 14 minutes.
Times 40. This is really good.
You're gonna walk away and forget all about it anyway.
This is really good. Oh my gosh. Mine's better than yours.
I just agree because yours is full of meat.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just want my garlic bread. It's crispy, it's just not toasty.
It's not. It is not. Sorry. I made a strawberry and grapefruit salad, wishing there was such thing called a fruit cookie. There's fruit cookies, right?
You know, I love those jam thumbprint. I get the, what is it, like a Knott's Berry Farm brand?
Yeah, you have a pic of it?
I might have a bag in there. Let's see. I know everybody knows what I'm talking about. If you don't already, you'll know it when you see it.
Is this for me?
It is.
Thank you.
These cookies,
sorry.
where are you going with it? These cookies I absolutely love. I think one time I made them the just jam thumbprint cookies. I made those from scratch. I think it's been years since I've done that, but I like jelly cookies. Yeah, I bet those would be good with a peanut butter cookie with a jelly filling.
Yeah, I can see those two matching up. Peanut butter and jelly, weird, but yeah. I'm in. Pepper Ridge Farms. I didn't get any Pepper Ridge Farms meat this year, but...
You didn't, but we didn't have Christmas. Maybe you did.
That's right. Ooh, maybe. Who knows? Maybe somebody got me sausage for Christmas.
Is that all you want? Just sausage for Christmas?
How's your bread?
Oh, it's not toasty yet.
The lasagna was good. I ate 1 square, but I'm done. I'm ready for cookies. Can I take your bread out? I'll give you $5. Right now, I'll give you $5.
To take the bread out and put the cookies
Yes.
in? Okay. Take the bread out.
Thank you.
That was a quick $5.
Well worth it. Okay, there's your bread. Ha 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 ha. Do I need to put this lower?
No, I already moved back lower.
Okay, it's in the middle.
Okay, set your timer.
For how much?
11. No, it's too hot to eat with my lasagna that's getting cold.
I did it, everybody. I did it. How's everybody doing? Raspberry filled oatmeal cookies by Archer. That sounds delicious.
Ooh, that sounds really good.
So is just eating spoonfuls of this. Sounds good right now.
Ew, there's a big old tomato in my sauce. We should look into making our own sauce because I don't.
We should.
I don't like chunks of tomato.
We should. People make their own sauce out there. I think they were talking about that earlier and we missed it. People were making their own sauce. Do you make your own sauce out there?
Did you get your garlic bread?
No, it's over there. So we'll make a batch of cookies and then blend the stream. Thanks. And then we can end it. And then we can just hang out.
Sounds good to me. Mm-hmm. I'm about ready for the couch.
Yep. Yes, yes, yes. I love oatmeal cookies. And oatmeal cookies love you. And me too. I do. And this is a fun. Great job on Dan and Crystal for making our night. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a lot of fun. I'll go back to here. Bloop. After I'm done here, I'm going to put all this stuff back. Huh. I feel like just cleaning.
I'm ready for it to be clean.
Cleaning everything. Right? The cats are hanging out, sleeping, happy. There's still episodes of The Twilight Zone on the television. Greg says, I make my own sauce sometimes. Why do I trust Greg so much with this stuff? I bet Greg has good sauce.
Can I get that soundbite?
No, it's the Greg Nog. I didn't tell Greg about the Greg Nog yet, but yeah, the Greg Nog. Yeah, see, so I don't know.
I don't think it's difficult to make. I think it's just time consuming, and that's why I haven't bothered with it.
To me, sauce should be thick. It should be really thick and not liquidy at all. Like if there's runny liquid on the bottom of my spaghetti, I'm unhappy. I want it to stick to the sketty. Stick to it.
Joel said he posted pictures of his cookies.
Wait, we have to alternate bites. Okay, you take a bite first, and then I'll take a bite. Dan and Crystal, how was both of your New Year's 2021? It was great. We had a 6.5-hour live stream right here, and we had fun. We played games. We made pretzels, which are the awesomeness. I can't wait to make pretzels again. All right.
Oh, hang on. First, here's the picture of the...
I gotta go to the other camera. Okay.
What was it? Shoot, I forgot. Butterscotch and mini chocolate chip cookies that Mindy made and posted in the Facebook group. If you're not part of the Facebook group, join it. You'll see deliciousness like this.
Where at?
Looks like she got a brand new silicone baking mat to make perfect cookies with, and it worked very well. That's Getting Baked with Crystal on Facebook. There's a group and a page.
You really can't go wrong with those Silpats.
No, it's perfection. Ooh, those look really good, Joel. Here's Joel's cookies that he's making right now as we speak, because he inspired Dan by saying he wanted cookies and whipped up some cookies, and so did we.
If Joel can have it, I want it now. I want it now. Yes. I'm back. Chris and AJ are tucked in the bed. Are you serious? It's like, what, 6 o'clock your time? No, it's 8:13 your time. Oh, man. Go put the phone up to his ear. I'm going to call him on the phone and wake him up. Wake up!
I'm going to cut a little more lasagna because I have extra garlic bread.
You know what we always do? We always eat too much lasagna.
We do. I don't care. I'm going back for more.
Looks good. On the oven cam.
Are you watching me cut a slice? Maybe I can actually cut through the bottom this time?
We are watching you, Glut and Drea. Husky with the super chat with guess who?
Kumiko.
Yeah! Kumiko Love. She's right here. Kumiko's right here. Come here, Kumiko.
Oh, that's a sloppy mess.
Kumiko's half asleep over here on top of this pillow. Kumiko, come here. Maybe she'll come say hi.
We got 7 minutes till cookies. And Curly Production says this girl's gotta go. Enjoy the cookies. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. What are you doing? Are you trying to lure cats over?
Yes, Kumiko.
My Life's Wicked Adventure says, going to be Googling fruit-related treats and fruit cookies now. If you don't already, check out Pinterest.com. I like Pinterest because it's more picture-based, and you can create boards to bookmark your things. I was just telling Dan I need to go through my Pinterest and organize it a little bit, because it's just a mess of all different boards of different things I want to make, things I want to try, things I've tried that worked, cookies, breads, all kinds of stuff. But yeah, if you haven't checked out Pinterest, go make a Pinterest account and look at all the deliciousness. You can just search for fruit cookies, and all the different pictures of fruit cookies will come up. That's where I find a lot of my recipes.
They're gonna fight, but watch. Keep going. But just keep an eye on them, because they're gonna smack each other. Kamiko! Melissa says, in all caps, so I imagine it sounds like, oh, I'm hungry again!
That's what you think it sounds like?
Where's my, did you put my, oh, I put my things in there. They're smushed out. They're smushed out.
Yeah, they're getting
big.
really wide. We should probably
They're
put this in the
big.
fridge.
They're super big.
You got all the bowls wet, huh?
What?
Oh my god, you made a mess in my cupboard. I'm gonna put this in a bowl so I can stick it in the fridge.
Right. Okay. We'll just make some more later?
It doesn't need to sit in there. It's already thickening up. I can feel it.
Okay. Is it good when it thickens up?
Then the cookies don't spread as much, so they're not as flat.
Okay. And we can just make that later?
Well, not too much later.
No, but we'll make this batch, end it,
Yeah.
and then we can make it later.
Yeah, I'm gonna refrigerate this for a bit.
Joel said I just took the first bite of my lasagna. So good. PJM Fan Vlogs, thank you for getting up today, fighting through your tiredness. You're the best around. And giving us back some normalcy. We appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking some of the sickness out of the year 2020. Oh, the suckiness. Oops.
Suckiness.
Thanks.
One and the same.
We're getting back to it.
It feels good to be like back to doing the normal things.
I feel like this is going to be a good year.
Yeah.
This-
In theory, sitting on the couch doing nothing sounds great for like the first 2 days.
For like the first 2 days, right? And then after that,
Then
I'm
you're
like,
just bored.
This sucks. But yeah, 2021 is going to be good for this channel. You guys watch. Watch and see. Watch and see.
Cyber Husky says, I find a lot of the links are broken on Pinterest. Photo looks good, but you still have to hunt for a recipe. Yes, that does happen a lot.
Does it? I haven't seen that yet.
I got in on Pinterest when you still needed an invite, so you had to know somebody who had it who could invite you.
Ooh, hold on.
Cool.
Hold on.
The point I'm making is that back when Pinterest first started, it was great. It was for people who used Pinterest for what it was for. Now it's like people pinning pictures of their dog wearing a sweater and stuff, and people pinning pictures of things that where you click on it, there's no recipe, and that's not the point of the thing. So there is a little bit of hunting that goes into it.
Why don't you just call Jim Pinterest since you two are friends?
And tell him to stop letting people who don't know how to use it use
Right,
it.
easy peasy.
It definitely takes a little bit of hunting, but I like the photo aspect. It's like bookmarks in photo form. So that's why I prefer it. Can I take a bite now? Am I allowed?
Yes. And hi, Cyber Husky. Hi, Gilly Doo. I'm with you, bro. Team neutered. Team neutered. I'm excited for more videos on this channel and live streams. Me too, me too. Even I don't know what's gonna happen, but it'll happen because that's what happens.
Catherine says, Dan and Crystal, I love you both and your pet cats. Thank you. We love our pet cats too.
Yeah, Drea, if you're watching, Kumiko's still chilling.
Tails is inside. No, Chopo's inside.
Is he sleeping?
He was moving when I looked.
How many more minutes do we have on the cookies?
3 minutes.
3 minutes or 3 minutes plus 2 minutes?
3 minutes until they can come out of the oven. But you don't want to put them into your mouth fresh out of the oven or you will burn your mouth. So now you can't say I didn't warn you because I just warned you and everybody heard it.
What's that stuff?
Saran wrap. I'm just covering this so it doesn't get like.
Oh,
a
I'm
weird
no good
film.
at saran wrap. It sticks to itself, and then once it touches itself, it like unstatics.
You just can't let it touch itself.
I get that. What are you doing? What's up, Kamiko? Hey, you wanna like? Do you wanna know what lasagna tastes like?
I bet she does.
Not really.
No, I bet Topo does.
You know what? I know. I don't think Kamiko really eats the people food.
Not too much.
No, sometimes. Oh, you know what? Chicken.
Yeah, she likes meats.
Universally, the cats like chicken. Whenever I cut my chicken, I shred some chicken up and some like stuff and try to give them like chicken. You know, looking forward to more shenanigans with you all. I wonder where that word's from. But yes, I do
don't
have
know, but that is one of my favorite words in the world.
shenanigans. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I love shenanigans.
Me too. Okay, a couple more minutes. The cookies will come out. We'll eat a cookie. And then we will wrap this up and send you on your way on Saturday. Saturday, right? Yes, it is.
I think so.
It is. It's Saturday. I remember. So yes. Well, thank you so much for watching our YouTube channel. Yes. According to TikTok, you're supposed to put saran wrap in the freezer and it doesn't stick to itself when you try to use it.
Oh,
that sounds like
heard that.
windshield wiper fluid. Or no, wait, it was headlight fluid. Are you happy with your recipe? So, since you were talking in the beginning about how you kind of like wing together a recipe for the thumbnail and then now, or like for the picture, do you have any more measurements or have any more clarity at all?
No, I think our measurements were pretty accurate.
Are you gonna have to go back? No, because we ended up with just as much white goo, the ricotta, and then we had an extra box of noodle. We had an extra jar of red sauce. Move, Dan, you're blocking Kamika. My bad. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
We had extra noodles, but we only cooked a box. You can't buy a smaller box.
Okay.
We had extra sauce, but it said 1 jar for the no meat one. The meat one said to add more sauce. You added less sauce.
But we have a jar and a half.
Yes.
So
but
we
we still would have
overestimated.
needed 2 jars. My recipe said 1 jar for a vegetarian, an extra jar. You could probably get away with 1 jar if you're just making one. It depends on how saucy you like it, but if you're making 1 meat tray, you could probably get away with 1 jar.
I like how I'm standing here and I look like every sun that's drawn in the corner of every children's drawing. Like, ah!
Joel says, store your cookies you made with a piece of bread and they will stay soft. I actually learned that from you, from when you sent us stuff. They usually don't last long enough to get hard around here, to be honest with you.
Yeah, didn't you learn that like you put it in your pot, right? Or orange peels. No, salad. Lettuce? Then it tastes like lettuce. Can I put cantaloupe? Let's put some cantaloupe in with the
We
stuff.
don't have cantaloupe. We don't like that stuff.
No. Oh, and also, I mean, you can't put quiche in there because it's not a gourd.
Because it's a recipe, not an ingredient.
Right, it's a recipe, not an ingredient.
Hannah likes the word shenanigans because it kind of rhymes with her name. Shenanigans.
Oh yeah, that's a username right there.
Right?
You
I
could
would
get-
be shenanigans.
Yeah, I would grab that .com and put fun stuff. So we have another 9 seconds.
I gave it another minute because they looked a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna hit oven cam. We'll check out that oven cam.
There's nowhere left to put anything.
We got this. Are we rock paper scissoring for who's gonna clean the kitchen afterwards?
No, I'm going another minute.
Another
I
minute?
made it extra big.
All right, we could do it another minute. We'll do it another minute. We'll pull it out. I'll pull it out. We'll let it sit for a couple minutes. We'll say goodbye. So if you guys have any questions, speak now or forever hold your peace. That's copyrighted, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, from like Jesus. I think he says that in church. Crystal, have you ever used applesauce and brownies instead of veggie oil?
I have not, but here's the thing. A lot of people have messaged me asking if I would make brownies on the show. I don't make brownies from scratch. I have not yet found a from scratch recipe that I like. So I make brownies from a mix and just kind of doctor the mix up a little bit. So I've never had to do any replacements. I just do, I guess, what is it, milk and egg and oil or something?
Just the box?
Yeah, no, well, I use the box mix, but I don't go by the exact recipe.
Maybe you should look into making a homemade brownie.
I can do that, but
It's hard. The box has got it nailed.
that's the thing, and I've tried probably 3 or 4 times different recipes, and I haven't liked any of them. They haven't come out with the right texture and like flavor that I like, so I haven't done it. I know.
Oh, watch this. You should make some brownie cookie.
No, the word you're thinking of that I hate is brookie. And it's cookie brownie, which I patented long before it was ever out in the stores, and I was layering cookies and brownies. Remember I got those little heart-shaped cookie pans?
Crystal.
And I made cookie and brownie, and I layered them together while they were still warm, so it became one, and it was called cookie brownie. Now you can get brookie mix, which is the stupidest name I've ever heard. Brookie?
Crystal's under this delusion that she invented cookie brownie.
I certainly did not invent it.
Because she did it like 10 years ago.
When I was making cookie brownie, you couldn't get cookie brownie at the store.
I bet Albert
all I'm
Einstein
saying.
made it.
It's false. False.
So now you're mad at anytime you see Eddie. She'll point it out. She'll stop in the aisle and be like, look at that. Look at that abomination.
It's because they call it
And I'm like,
brookie, and I hate that name. It's
what
so
happened?
stupid.
Did somebody poo on the floor? And no, it's Toll House's delicious looking cookie brownie.
They call it brookie. They don't like the name Brookie. Drea said, where'd you get the taco truck at?
Auntie Ange,
Auntie Ange sent it to us, and the cats absolutely love it. I think it comes from Target. I believe that's where I was looking at it at. Hannah says, back to regularly scheduled activities next week. That is the plan. Assuming that we don't, take a dive in our health, we plan to do regular scheduled Friday at 6 baking show and Saturday at 6 for antics.
Yep. Regular scheduled programming.
Theo's with me. I don't like the Brookie name either. Thank you.
Fair enough. How about those cookies? They're in there a lot of overtime. That's like we're in like triple overtime.
Calm down. I think we just made them extra big. They're good. We're good.
Are they good?
Yeah.
They look good on there.
Do you see what happened with the one you smeared out everywhere? That it like.
It's beautiful.
That one's yours.
It's beautiful no matter what you say. It's like, yes. Oh, how much? Oh my gosh! Look how much more lasagna you ate of mine. That's because you're Italian, right?
I went back for more.
Oh,
I needed something to go with my garlic bread.
I'm good.
Husky Tails says that's how we make the brownies. We just switch the oil out for applesauce. Yeah, I've never done that.
Pork chops and applesauce.
That's an interesting change. I wonder, does it affect the flavor at all? What do you want your cookies over here?
Yeah.
Okay. Theo says, I got the cookie brownie from the San Francisco Cookie Company way back in the 80s, not a Brookie. See,
it's been around even before you. But
I didn't invent it. I'm just saying the name Brookie offends me.
You were more offended than Homer Simpson when Moe took over the Flaming Moe. You were not having
I'm not offended for myself. I'm offended by the stupid name. That's all.
And
then everybody on Pinterest is like, let's make Brookies.
And then you stop making it again. Look in the camera.
I haven't made it in forever.
Look at your green stuff's over there.
My green... Oh, your spinach juice. That's for later.
That's your spinach juice. The taco. Angela says, yes, the taco truck was Target.
Yes.
No, they were gone. Here, let's go back to man cam. We don't want to see the cookies. The cookies do look good, though. Oh, are you messing with them?
Might be a little.
That's all right. They're in the corner. No, they're still. Too
soon, bro.
They're still bending. So using applesauce makes them healthier.
It means it has a fruit in it.
Yeah, right.
I call that healthy.
It's fruit.
Apple's a fruit.
It's fruit.
Husky Tail says it doesn't affect the flavor. A friend of mine showed me her ways of pro box brownie making. I'm glad other people choose to make it from a box too. I feel bad because many people have messaged me and asked me if I would show them a good brownie recipe, but I just don't have one. I don't know. My plan is to sit down soon and make some sort of spreadsheet where I can kind of plan out things we want to do ahead of time so I can let you guys know a little further in advance. If there's stuff you guys want me to make, maybe I'll make a post and ask you guys like what you want to see us make. I do still have some more of my own recipes, but I've kind of been having fun trying new things.
It's been fun. Husky Tails 101 started making videos. Why don't you start making some cooking videos? Because you always have this weird, odd stuff. Start make videos about some applesauce, like exchanged for what? What are we exchanging it for?
For the oil.
For the oil. Make it and then post it. Make a video and then post it and get it.
I feel like it would be like creamier. Like.
Let's try it. Try it out. Make a video and then post it in the Getting Big with Crystal. Let's check it out.
Andy says Halloween 2019 we got a double-decker haunted house cat scratcher also from Target. It was too cute.
I saw that one day before we were locked down. I was live streaming and walking around at Target and I saw it down there, but it was $17 or $18, which is fine. But the package makes it look small, and it made it look like kittens were in there. So I wasn't sure, and I'm like, that's kind of a lot.
Yeah, you never know from the box and the size of the cat and everything.
Now that I see them, like, they're substantial. So I did see that 2-story cat house box.
Yeah. That I see this in real life,
it just looked too small.
Totally worth the money.
Right.
Like, the size of it, it's worth it. It looks like it's going to hold up. I was a little hesitant about that second story, but, I mean, Topo and Tails have gone up there, and we haven't had an
Topo's
issue.
big. You shouldn't have a cat bigger than him.
Yeah. So it works out really well. I'm impressed with it.
What's up?
Very much so.
All that?
Funny Cat says, I can't find a good scratch brownie recipe. Yeah, I don't know what the special secret is.
To what?
From Scratch Brownies.
Let's do it. Just because the boxes nailed it. They got a home run. They missed the mark on a bunch of other stuff, but they hit a home run with the brownies.
Yeah, I've been making them from a box literally since high school. Like, I made brownies from a box in high school and brought them to class for, like, we had a class party or something, which turned into people would bring me boxes of brownie mix to make them brownies. Yeah. And they pay me like $5 or $10 and bring me brownie mix and be like, can you make me some brownies?
That's a lot in the 90s.
It was a lot. That was more than I made in gas money driving everybody home.
Perfect, where it wants to stay kind of rigid till it gives up.
Yeah, they're still soft and warm, but they're not falling apart.
Okay.
Which one do you want?
Where's the one that I smacked on the ground?
You didn't smack any of them on the ground.
Plop.
That was these ones.
That's perfect.
They did.
That's the best looking one of them all.
What I'm saying is you had this wasted burnt bit that I have to scrape off before I can put the next batch in. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? I think our chocolate, we don't have chocolate chunks in it.
No, but this looks good. So crunchy. Yeah, this is what I wanted, though. That crunch. Oh, this is so good. Mm-hmm. Joel, thank you. Thank you for the cookies. Hi, Sarah.
Sarah's here. Hi, Sarah. Sarah, I want you to post the recipe for your Death by Chocolate because that looked freaking delicious.
That was so much. Oh, I was like, oh my gosh. Ah, they were good.
Mm-hmm. Look, you made good cookies.
Oh, I did make them, huh?
You did.
I made cookies.
Drea says, do you have any Oreo recipes? Like to make Oreo cookies?
We're not an Oreo fan. Oh, we have Oreo cheesecake bite.
Oreo truffle balls.
Yeah, you should try those, Drea. If you should try some Oreo truffle balls. Kristen, cookies. Wait, weren't you sleeping? Back from the dead?
He was tucking his kid in.
No, he was out.
We screwed up and both ate at the same time again.
I know. You should get a Patreon or Ko-fi so we can support the baking. I do have a Ko-fi. I've never used it. Just set it up for me. I have a Venmo. And I do have a Patreon, but nothing for Crystal.
And people have mentioned that we're trying to figure out. I can't just have a Patreon and have you guys give me money for doing nothing. So there has to be some additional content there.
And we're learning.
So we're trying to figure out what the additional content can be.
Right. But we're learning. This was like a trial season. You guys are in on the beta test. So we're figuring it out.
Yeah, this kind of came out of nowhere where we did the Halloween show and decided to bake, and it went over really well, and you guys liked it, so we just kind of kept doing it every Friday. But we weren't really like, we're going to do this now. We just started doing it. So as weeks go on, we try to just make it a little bit better every week. You know, we added the Facebook group and page for everybody to be able to participate.
Yeah.
I love the community there. It's really awesome. Everybody's super encouraging and sharing all the delicious things.
It'll be this year. By the end of this year, I think we'll have everything figured out. We'll have everything figured out. I wasn't quite out as Amanda may have led you to believe. That sounds like a copy and paste from New Year.
She threw you under the bus. She told us you were done for the night. Drea says, I'm obsessed with Oreos and I need some ideas for my birthday in April. Have you had the Oreo truffles? I was actually thinking about making that tonight because we were talking about whether this was going to take enough time to fill the whole show, but we decided that it would. So at some point we will make Oreo truffles. It's super easy. It's just cream cheese and Oreos, and then you dip it in chocolate. And you can make it with any kind of Oreo that you want. So if you haven't heard of those, I would look into those. That's a really good idea. I can probably do that before April to show you. I made some with caramel apple off-brand Oreos and dipped them in white chocolate. Perfect. Blue Lightning says cheesecake with golden Oreo crust is amazing, better than regular ones. That sounds really good. I don't like chocolate Oreos. I don't like the chocolate cookie. The flavor's not good to me. But I love golden Oreos. You know what my favorite is right now of the Oreo brand is carrot cake Oreos. They nailed that carrot cake flavor. If you like carrot cake, perfect. Absolutely perfect
You've been
flavor.
talking about that for a long time.
I still have a secret stash of them.
I always feel weird every time I leave to go to the bathroom. I'm scarred because I watched this movie called The Naked Gun when I was a little, and it's a spoof movie. And Leslie Nielsen played like Frank Drummond, and in one of the scenes he was mic'd up for some sort of like interview or whatever, and then he went to the bathroom and he for like like too long, like comically long.
Right.
And then every time I leave, I'm like, the microphone's so good. So
I couldn't hear you.
Okay, good.
Chris said, yeah, she's like that. It's okay. I said she was dead, so claiming I'm sleeping isn't the worst.
Okay,
It's fair.
Fair.
You've never had Oreo truffles, Drea.
Hold on, there's more cookies when I left. I only had one. There's like 3 left. Oh my gosh.
I was hungry.
God, yeah. All that making food and eating it worked you up an appetite.
Hannah says, I haven't had carrot cake in forever and love it. We should do that on the show. I make a really good carrot cake.
Mm-hmm.
I super grate the carrots really, really fine.
Oh, yeah, OCD
so they
fine.
pretty much disappear.
We have OCD.
I don't want like chunks of slices of carrots in there. Also, I don't add any fruit or nuts or anything. I'm a carrot cake purist.
Drea said, white fudge is my favorite Oreo. Too bad they are only limited time. You lost me at white. White anything sucks. White chocolate sucks. White cookies and cream suck.
Is that where they take the Oreo and just dip the whole thing in white chocolate on the outside?
Ooh, yeah, like a fudge covered Oreo? But I want fudge.
I used to do it for Blake for his lunches when he was in school when he was a little kid. I have It's like a mold that is the size of an Oreo with a little extra room. So you put some chocolate in there, you put your Oreo in there, and then you cover it with chocolate.
Yeah.
Remember
Right,
those?
right.
I did those all the time for Blake so he could take those to school.
Yeah, those are fun. Maybe we'll have to dip some stuff soon. Yeah, we should do carrot cake. Let's do that next week.
Next week?
I don't know. We gotta save it for like months from now.
Maybe.
Hiding out on everybody. Everybody's down for it.
I already have carrots since you said you didn't have a bag, and then you bought a whole other bag, even though there was already a bag in there.
I be forgetting. Like, to happen sometimes.
I know white chocolate isn't real chocolate. I don't care. I still love it.
Okay. Carrot cake next Saturday. We'll see how that goes. Maybe so.
Perhaps.
Stay tuned. Wrap it up. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Let's wrap this up and get out of here. We can all still enjoy our Saturday nights. Hang out. I have a feeling for the next till 9 o'clock tonight. Next hour and a half we'll clean.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah, it'll feel good though, and then we'll be done. Yes, and maybe we'll catch up on some Cobra Kai or finish Miss Maisel. Oh,
I want to finish that.
She's a dream.
You love her?
Oh, I love her.
Aww.
She can do no wrong.
I like her.
Right.
If you guys haven't checked out the Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, it's on Amazon Prime.
So
it's
fun.
really good. It's not whatever you think it is not what it is, and it's really good.
Yes. Yes.
So thank you all for
Yes,
joining.
thank you.
Thanks
This
to
was
those
fun.
who made lasagna along with us, and maybe even impromptu cookies, because sometimes that happens in this house. Everything you guys see is usually planned out. We're gonna make this. We're gonna make that. Sometimes at 10 o'clock at night, I'm just like, who wants cookies? And I make cookies. Sometimes we make lasagna, and Dan's like, I want cookies, and we make cookies. It happens. That's why I keep my baking cupboard fully stocked, so I can make whatever I want whenever I want.
That is true. That was
That's
a good
my
idea.
favorite
Thanks,
part
Joel.
about being an adult.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching Getting Baked with Crystal featuring Crystal.
And Dan. Dan made
yes.
cookies.
Special guest. Did someone say perfect game?
What?
When Homer Simpson pulled a 300, he just walked onto the Krusty the Show like as a celebrity.
Yes.
Yes. Maisel's back in productions. Yes, I heard it's coming out next month. Oh wait, it's January. It's this month.
Oh my god.
Oh yes, Miss Maisel. She's cool. I see Joel popping his collar. She's cool. She's cool.
I like her. I'd hang out with her.
Glad you're doing better. Good night. We are. I'm ready to be done. But
Yeah.
we are doing much better. Thank you so much. This was great. Yes. Thanks, Joel.
Thanks for the laughs and asthma attack. Sorry we tried to kill you, Amanda.
Yes, and if you guys want more action, because I will not be around, watch watch Joel eat lasagna leftovers tomorrow at Joel the Geek on YouTube.
Is that what his stream's gonna be? Lasagna leftovers?
He claimed the other night he was doing lasagna leftovers on Sunday, and maybe some Mad Libs. Who knows?
Nice.
The Mad Lib Keens. Dan, you did
always
good
fun.
tonight. Thank you. Thank you so much. So yeah, go check out Joel. Keep the love train going, and I will see you next time.
Thanks, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Don't forget to follow Getting Baked with Crystal on Facebook.